You're watching the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Oh, you're not even going to show it to start? I mean, you set this thing all up, and you're not even going to come out of the gates with it?
I don't want to give it away just yet.
Give it away? We're not
tease it,
teasing
man.
anything. I
You
mean,
gotta
we've been
tease it.
teasing this thing for a week.
Hold on.
You gotta
Let's
get
see if I can
people-
get the other camera flipped around here.
Got to give him a little appetizer.
The sunglasses just fell in the trash
There we go.
as I knocked everything over. with
There
my-
we go. There we go.
It's
a little bit of a teaser. It's not as good as it
It's
could
like,
be.
You know what this feels like? It feels like field day at school, summer camp, like the final day, water balloon fight day,
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? Hey, let's throw the Jags jersey in here. We got the
Oh, nice. I set one.
got the throwback
47, yep.
WJAX, CBS 47. I mean, we got pickleball and stuff in here in the Whataburger box, but that's what I'm showing. Nick did it. Well, it's not done yet, but Nick
close.
has.
I mean, we'll see if
maybe
it
not.
works.
I think it'll happen.
We come in here. You were impressed with the setup today, Austin, when you came in.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I was doubting my boy Nick in the daytime, the human
you were.
enigma. I wasn't doubting my boy, Nick
Yeah,
in
he
the
was.
daytime, human enigma. I didn't know what it was going to look like. Like, what I envisioned is that we'll be playing the video game, but you won't be able to actually see the screen. So it's like us still doing the show, and then we give like live updates of what's happening. I didn't know we are going to actually feature the screen while we're playing. Now I'm super excited, and also a little more super nervous because now people can kind of watch my skill set a little bit. Going to be out there for the world to see on Twitch. So I am a little nervous now, Nick.
Don't be too nervous. I played a tune-up game with Director Rob earlier.
Yeah.
Wasn't much of a challenge, but it was, the playbook I'm going to be using, it's got about 3 plays in it, but that fits because that's all Tennessee's got.
Okay.
Brent Martineau, Austin Lane, Nick in the daytime, breaking out the college football 25, and should be fun. Again, a little summer campy. As the Jags actually report to camp. I mean, it has happened. The Jags quarterbacks are there, and the rookies report. The veterans report on Tuesday. So we'll spend the first hour talk a little ball. I got to get out of here for actual Jags meeting, and I'll miss the remainder of the show. And these guys will. I'm not sure what the show will be like after that, but it should be some entertainment. I told Nick, man, I said this is going to be more challenging than you guys think.
Oh, come on. With what?
Well, because you've got to play, so I think you're going to move to that seat.
Sure.
So you essentially have to play like this, but with
Yeah.
you're going to be talking
Hey,
while you're playing.
Imagine thinking that I haven't played a video game where I talked to people before. I think we're
I
going to
think
be
this
just
is-
fine.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
It's harder than you think.
I already got some hot
It's gonna
topics.
be a little bit of this.
Okay. I mean, I already got some topics to talk about. I think we'll be just fine. Man, come on, Brent.
Are you impressed with that, by the way?
Not really, man. Anybody can do that. What are we doing?
Not everybody can
No.
do that. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Athletes can do that. Sorry, Nick. Nick, you seriously can't rub your stomach and pat your head at the same time?
I'm not going to bring myself on cam, but let's see. It ain't working right.
He couldn't
No.
do it. I wish he was on
Takes
cam.
practice.
We should have put him on cam. I
Takes
want you.
practice.
Hey, if
Here,
you
fine.
give if he
Fine,
gives
so
up
what
a
is it,
touchdown,
This? What is it? This? Oh, yeah, no, this ain't working. It ain't working. Let's see. Rub and pat. Rub and pat.
There we
right?
go.
Yeah, no, then this gets thrown off.
hey, that's the trash talk later on in the game.
No,
you gotta
no,
make
for
him
sure.
do that if he loses
I
or
like
gives up
it.
a touchdown or something like that.
I like it. I like it.
So we have some fun on a Friday. Let's start though with the Jags and this rookie class a little bit. And now that we kind of start to hone in on the season, obviously it's been a long off season in many respects, but not as long as it could have been, given the Jags' collapse of late season, losing 5 out of 6. And there was such a negative vibe in town, and how they handled it with me. I know I picked that apart and was very critical of. And as we launched this Action Sports Jax 24/7 network, we're like, hey, it's going to be a huge off season, but right now it's not a great feeling. Where's this franchise going from here? I do think it's a critical year coming up to kind of get this thing on tracks and not go backwards. You can't go backwards coming off last year, or we might be mired in the misery of the Jags for the last 10, 12 years that we've mostly experienced. So it's a huge season, but before that, it was a huge offseason, and part of that was the draft class. And last year, they did not get a lot out of the draft class. Now, Anton Harrison, I think, fantastic. I really like the way that young man's progressing. I like how we could pencil him in. We'll see if he can take a step this year. Brent Strange, Tank Bigsby, not enough. Not for a second, third round pick. Not enough at all. It's not, you can't even defend it that it was close or anything like that. Antonio Johnson is a guy that played a bit and gives people hope and might be a key role player for the Jags at safety or special teams as well. So he might be one of those diamonds in the rough in the fifth round from last year. And then we'll see how everything else shakes out. I caught up with Tyler Lacey in the last couple of weeks. We had that on Action Sports Jax Primetime. He's an interesting guy in the mix that could maybe emerge and take a step in year two. But that's what we're looking for out of that draft class. What about this year's draft class? How immediate can they impact this football team, this franchise? And you go right to Brian Thomas Jr. because guess what? He's got no choice. He has to impact the offense, Austin.
Yeah, he has to impact the offense, but at the same time, you have so many weapons where if Brian Thomas Jr. doesn't get like 1,000 and 300 yards receiving, like that's not going to be a bad thing per se. So it's interesting from this draft class because I can go back to last year and I get it. You're coming off of a little bit of a playoff run, so you're feeling good about yourselves. Didn't really have to address too many things. You get Anton Harrison. Obviously, he comes in and competes right away. I mean, I felt like Brenton Strange could have got a little more playing time because, the tight end position, you can always have two, especially in a Doug Peterson-led offense where he likes using two tight ends. So we didn't really see a lot of Brenton Strange. Obviously, Tank Bigsby was brought in here for a reason. We didn't really see a lot of him, and then it just kind of goes down the list where we didn't see a lot of these guys, contributing in a big factor set aside from special teams. When we go to this year, Brian Thomas Jr., yeah, you're the first round pick. You're supposed to be the number one receiver going forward. You're going to have to, at least show us something. But at the same time, like I just said, I think you have other weapons there where teams won't just be focusing on Brian Thomas Jr. You got to address Christian Kirk. You got to address Evan Ingram and company like that. With Mason Smith, okay, defensive tackle was a big need this past year. Stopping the run was a big issue towards the end of the season. Mason Smith comes in now. I mean, you think he'll be the day one starter?
No.
No? You think Devon Hamilton?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you have a guy, Mason Smith, and then obviously Jordan Jefferson as well, kind of filling in that interior defensive line. You'll probably see them rotating in then. You may not see them starting right away. Jerrion Jones, where is he going to fit in? Is he going to be a day one starter? Man, they're pretty deep right now at corner. It could be a good battle. I mean, and I've said this before on the show, if Jerrion Jones is the starter somehow, some way, in that secondary, it's because he earned it.
Yeah.
Because there's no sense in throwing a third rounder in there, and trying to get his feet wet. Like, if he gets in there, he's earned it. So maybe he doesn't start right away. Obviously, Javon Foster, probably not going to start right away. Prince, not going to start right away. And, Keelan Robinson, then we start talking about depth a little more. So it's interesting how these past 2 years, you look at it top to bottom, you haven't seen a lot of starters. You haven't seen a lot of contribution. Now, I think with Mason Smith and Jordan Jefferson, they should be able to contribute a little more, and then we'll see where Jerrion Jones fits in, and obviously Brian Thomas is going to be contributing.
Yeah, I mean, you just brought up, you went down the list, and you do wonder. There's no way you're penciling anybody in right now except for Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, he's definitely going to be part of that. When they run out there on the first play, he's going to be part of it, you would think, unless he just has some miserable camp. But I'm telling you, everybody I talk to, even outside of Jacksonville, really like this kid and think he can impact. So it's not just Jacksonville that's taking a flyer on him by any means. Now, you get into those other situations, and would everybody have picked Mason Smith and the Jordan Jeffersons of the world and the Jerrion Jones of the world? I think there's a little bit more, mixed thoughts on that. But I like the upside of Mason Smith. We'll see if it works out for him, but I do like a little bit of the gamble the Jags took here because I think the upside and the ceiling could be really good, especially if he stays healthy. And then Jerrion Jones is a fun pick, but I also just don't know if you can see them on the field right away given the competition. I think you have to get Jones on the field is my guess. He's probably got to be your outside guy. If he's not, he's got to be your nickel. How does Darnell Savage fit into the nickel spot versus the safety spot? What does that do to Antonio Johnson? Like, these are some of the big questions going into camp where I think will play out. I just don't think you can pencil them in. The Jags have said they're not going to have a depth chart right away. Everybody's kind of freewheeling and open. I think that's more of a culture mentality thing than it is a reality, but that's the way they're going to do it. They do have position flexibility and versatility, and how they end up using these guys will be pretty interesting. I think the guy Keelan, the running back, could be the guy that plays more often than the other guys at first because of his special teams prowess, and you want 2 returners, and he might factor in actually as a later round pick, not from the running back position, but from the special teams spot. So I guess to answer the question that I asked, how impactful will this rookie class be? I think it's a big I don't know. I think it's a big unknown. And I think people pick that apart. But I also think your football team might be in a pretty good place if those guys don't have to impact you so much. We have been around this football franchise for a long time where the guys coming in had to deliver in a big way. That's a lot to put on young players. I think about the Ravens, or I think about the Eagles, or you name your teams. How much are they putting on their rookies? Now, you go Detroit, they got a lot out of their rookies. That's a different thing. Are they putting a lot on their rookies? How much are they getting out of their rookies? I think are two different questions. And so you can bring players along at a reasonable pace. You know, I actually thought that the Jaguars put Trayvon Walker in a pretty reasonable spot. The way they had him, you had Josh Allen, you had some other players. You didn't say, okay, we have to get 12 sacks if we're going to be any good out of Trayvon Walker in year number 1. They went to the playoffs and he had 3.5 sacks, right? Mm-hmm. So, and they had other veterans around him. That's nice. And then they let him grow into a 10-sack guy and hopefully even more this year or more production, and let him kind of get comfortable. You're always going to have a lot of bit of pressure at the number 1 overall pick. Mm-hmm. But I think the way the Jags set this up, they didn't need him to do as much as they needed like Dante Fowler to do in his rookie year, by the way, he ended up missing because of the ACL, or players like that. Those guys had to come in and impact right away. And I think it's a lot to ask a rookie. So I think last year, the Jags were in a similar situation. Brenton Strange, who they picked, they didn't need him to carry the freight. Tank Bigsby, who they picked, they didn't need him to carry the load in the backfield. What they now need is those guys to have developed and really start contributing, because they didn't get a bunch out of them last year. They needed Anton Harrison to carry the freight, and he was able to do it for the most part. This year, they need Brian Thomas to do that. He's a big part of it as a first-round pick. Do they need Mason Smith to go out and get 6 sacks? Not really. They need him to play a role spot, right? And so that's a good place to be. That's a comfortable spot to be. I think they might ask more out of Jerry and Jones to be able to say, hey, you need to be that other corner. And again, we'll see what happens with Darby. But I think if you really were to put it out on a piece of paper right now, they'd like him to play on the outside and be that other corner opposite Tyson Campbell. He might be the other guy that you need something from, fair or unfair, out of this draft class.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. And like the cornerback position, when you talk about NFL speed, NFL coverages and things like that, the cornerback position can be really hard to adapt from college. So, I think Jerry and Jones right now, being a 3rd-round pick, is in that spot where you take him and go, all right, man, I'm going to take you underneath my wing a little bit, show you the ropes, and then when it's time, it's time. And once again, unless he earns his spot, like that's the beauty when you have depth. Like the cream will always rise to the top. And if for some reason, Jerry and Jones is better than Dart, or who we talk about, Sav. I mean, we'll see how this all
one, right?
Yeah, we'll see how this all plays out here. But if he's better than any of the guys currently right now, then yeah, he'll earn it and go ahead and throw him in. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about, we'll see him sparingly, maybe put him in a nickel spot, but eventually, groom him to be a probably opposite Tyson Campbell. Yeah,
so the rookies report today, and then they start getting acclimated. There's a bunch of competition out there. How do they rise to it? Can they find a stud? How much impact? I will say this. If guys like Mason Smith and Jerry and Jones do impact the football team, you probably have yourself a really good football team. If you get stuff out of them, and again, I think you need Brian Thomas to impact. I don't think you need to carry the whole load on offense. You got a lot to your point, but you do need him to impact the football team. Mm-hmm. Like he can't just be 8 catches, right? I mean, this guy's going to have a productive year for the Jaguars to be where they want to be on offense and to kind of take over for Calvin Ridley in that sense. I mean, that's basically what they're asking him to do, is take that spot over, not just this year, but for years to come. Hey, let's take time out here on Brent and Austen Show. When we come back, we talk about the quarterbacks a little bit. Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, C.J. Beathard. I asked earlier this week, is this the best room the Jags have had? And we had some debate about that. But the bottom line is, this is a quarterback room that needs to get the job done, and it all starts with Trevor. Trevor, year 4, contract behind him. family being built, roots being grounded here in Jacksonville. What's the mentality for Trevor Lawrence, and where does he go as he begins his fourth training camp with the Jacksonville Jaguars? That's next on the Brent and Austen Show, plus some college football 25 a little bit later with Austin and Nick in the daytime. Should be a fun Friday to hang with us here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Everyone loves a good game night. Here you don't have to be the host. You don't have to clean up. They bring the food and drinks to you, and you can watch whatever you want on the big screens. It's more than a card room. It's a night full of fun with friends. Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and now the newest location here in St. Augustine, right off 95 at exit 311. A brand new clean room, a full bar and menu, my favorite sushi in town. And I love the fries too. You don't have to just play poker at Best Bet. That's why I come over here to the table games and play one card poker. That's a pretty good card and a win. One card poker is like war as a kid, you against the dealer. And this isn't the only fun table game to play. A friendly staff, a lot of fun. It's a good night out at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and the newest location in St. Augustine. You can be a serious player or a novice. It doesn't matter. If winning equals fun, you're a winner every time at Best Bet. I'll save you a seat, and I'll see you down here at Best Bet St. Augustine.
Oh man, it is that time. I love being outside, but it is just so hot. Oh my gosh, I cannot be outside. Well, you know, it doesn't have to be. As a matter of fact, I've got the perfect solution for you to be able to stay outdoors and not look like this guy.
GW Outdoor Solutions has the solution that will help you create areas of shade with their automated retractable awning. As the summer months inch closer, the high temperatures will be right there too. With GW Outdoor Solutions, go from scorching to cooling in no time with one simple push of a button. These innovative shade solutions not only provide protection from the sun and rain, but also add style and functionality to your home. Let GW Outdoor Solutions transform your backyard into paradise. Check out GWOutdoorLiving.com for your free estimate.
Summertime means sizzling sales at Nimnick Buick GMC. The #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville has lots of inventory to choose from with their best price guarantee. Nimnick never charges above MSRP. You can save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierras or get rates as low as 1.9%. You know, I'm a truck guy. GMC Sierra, my trim level is an SLT. This one's an Elevation. Pretty good looking color as well. So here at Nimnick Buick GMC, you have a lot to pick from. My father-in-law, he drives this, an Enclave, so I feel like that GMC in the family. 2025 is coming around the corner, which means it's almost time to close out those 2024s this summer. You can schedule a test drive at NimnickBuickGMC.com, and while you're there, check your trade value and customize your payment options. Nimnick is there for you, even on Sundays. Visit the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com. Nimnick, your friends in the car business since 1941. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's hard to put a price on comfort, especially when you use that comfort on a daily basis. But if we're gonna put a price on it, how does the lowest price guaranteed sound? Furniture Source is gonna have the biggest brands, whether it's Ashley, Casper, or Tempur-Pedic, and once again, it's gonna be the guaranteed lowest price in Jacksonville. Right now, my friends at Furniture Source are gonna give you the ultimate hookup because all month long, they're making their inventory wholesale price. Check out their markdowns up to 50% off. And remember, since it's Furniture Source, you're getting the guaranteed lowest prices in Florida or your money back. Don't have the cash on you right now? It's no worry. Shop endless options to suit your style and budget and enjoy 36 months off with no interest financing. Why use your money when you can use theirs? Whether it's beds, couches, tables, or chairs, Furniture Source is going to have exactly what you're looking for. Shop the lowest prices in Jacksonville guaranteed. Find the location nearest you at FurnitureSourceJacks.com.
It's a new logo, new branding. With Bold City Heating and Air, it's an old school approach. One of the few locally owned and operated air conditioning businesses left in Jacksonville. It's hot, Florida in the summer. You can't do much to avoid it, but you can keep cool with Bold City Heating and Air. It's every customer counts kind of service, from when these trucks have pulled up to my home over the last couple of years and when they pull into your driveway as well. From communication to pricing to the actual service, everyone at Bold City Heating and Air cares about you. You know who's coming to your house. You know they will be well trained and they will respect your home. air conditioning convenience at BoldCityAC.com. Stay cool while it gets hot. Bold City Heating and Air can help. Don't get caught sweating all summer. BoldCityAC.com. And they have financing to help. New systems starting at $110 a month and $50 off any repairs. Stay safe, stay comfortable with Bold City Heating and Air at BoldCityAC.com. Homegrown in your hometown.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Hey, welcome in on a Friday. Hope you're having a fantastic week, fantastic summer. It's about over for us. Summer's not over till like Labor Day weekend, right? A lot of people would say, but I think it's about over for the vacationing football fan. Let's just say that, and certainly hits a new level for us coming up next week as the Jags hit training camp. But that has already started because the Jags rookies and quarterbacks report today. It looks like we got a little chatter in the chat, but what do we got? Anything good over there going on?
Rick P. I'm not sure that we can carry 3 quarterbacks into the regular season.
Robert CJ conversation.
Robert responds, nobody will pick up CJ off practice squad. Mac is a better backup.
Yeah, I don't know that. I guess that could be the case. I mean, you got a lot more flexibility now in the practice squad too to keep a guy. And even some of the new rules that have come out of COVID and everywhere else, that the 3 quarterback thing can work and you can make it work. I have a feeling that they are going to keep it 3 quarterbacks or try to on this roster. Again, maybe you do put C.J. Beathard on the practice squad if needed. We'll see how Mac does too. I mean, that could be a real battle. But I think just by pedigree, you would think Mac would be the backup quarterback as a former first-round pick to bring him down here. But C.J. Beathard now has a couple of years in the system. It should come a little bit easier for him. And he has a win under his belt and obviously a very good relationship with Trevor Lawrence. So I think the quarterback room for the Jags is pretty interesting, to say the least. What they do with that 3rd quarterback spot also will be a storyline of sorts. You kind of sit here and say, okay, let's not spend too much time talking about that because it doesn't really matter if they got to that point. So I don't think you want to get there. But I like the room. I think the room's pretty good, and hopefully they like the room too. And it's not even from a push standpoint. It's more from a support standpoint of Trevor Lawrence. I mean, we're talking about what they put around Trevor Lawrence. Doug Peterson, Press Taylor, Mike McCoy, the continuity of their offensive coaching staff, what they've put around Trevor, bringing in Mitch Morse, combined with the offensive line investments that they've had. Now you bring in Brian Thomas and Gabe Davis with Kirk and Ingram. You have ETN. You drafted Bigsby and Brenton Strange. I mean, they've tried to put stuff around Trevor Lawrence. Like, the ingredients are pretty good. And to go along with that, they've kept C.J. Beathard with him as well for continuity purposes. And now you bring a Mac Jones, who I think is very comfortable in this spot. So it's not like a chemistry problem. I mean, Trevor's in a pretty good position, wouldn't you say? That in terms of support and everything around him, and I guess ingredients to be able to succeed.
No, we've discussed this before a little bit. You know, I mean, this is truly going to be the year where I think he has everything at his disposal to really show off what he can do. You know, I mean, now, knock on wood, staying healthy is the most important part, but your offensive line now, featuring Mitch Morse, has been bolstered up a little bit. You really have a legit wide receiving core now, it seems like, because you added Brian Thomas Jr. You have the running game with Travis Etienne. Hopefully Tank Bigsby takes a step forward. I think you have the coaching. We'll see how the play calling thing shakes out. And you have the tight end and Evan Ingram. So if you're Trevor Lawrence, yeah, this has to be the year. And obviously you just got paid as well. So you've taken some weight off those shoulders. This has to be the year. You know, this has to be the year that, and I'm not saying we need to see an MVP type performance, but I'm saying, you know, this is, we got to start seeing who I think we all know Trevor is.
Yeah, and I think we kind of know what that looks like. A lot of times in our business, we'll be like, okay, what's it look like? 4,500 yards and this touchdown. No, we've done a little bit of that, and it would be nice. I think he is missing that year right now on his resume that says, hey, 35 touchdowns and 11 picks or something like that, right? Yeah. That 3-to-1 ratio or something that jumps out at you, and people are talking about him because he has 4 touchdown games, 3 touchdown games. He's had stretches, but he hasn't had that complete season. So we believe, and I think we're on the same page here, that you got to eliminate the mistakes a bit, and mostly those are fumbles. But a lot of this is eye test. You can sit here and, I mean, here's the thing. In the second half of 2022, there was no debating how good Trevor Lawrence was.
Yeah.
It looked like it, right?
Yeah.
And we knew it. And so that's where you got to get back to, is really forget about the numbers. Don't even tell me them. If I flip on 5-6 games in a row, can I tell you that he's a really good quarterback in the National Football League and debate with anybody that he is? Yes? Okay, good. Then I bet the numbers are there, too, to support it.
Yeah, of course. It's going to go hand in hand.
Robert says, I think Jim Bob helped Trevor more than we thought a couple years ago. Then he left, the Jags after one season. He might be right, but let's be real here. No matter how much he helped, they still have Doug and Press and Mike McCoy around him. That can't matter too much, right? I don't think anything changed or the offense wasn't good because Jim Bob Cooter left. I don't buy that. You lose a little bit of that continuity. That's fine. But you should be able to overcome that in the National Football League. You're going to lose players and you're going to lose some coaches from time to time. There's going to be turnover. I really just like the fact that the Jags have continued to keep constant stuff around him and therefore set the table for what could be a very good year. I mean, what is the mentality of Trevor Lawrence right now in this organization, in this point of his career, and what he's been through to this point and where he is right now? I mean, he's got to be as clear-minded as he's been yet as an NFL player, don't you think?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, those first couple of years, you just kind of get ingrained a little bit, right? You just have to learn how to be a quarterback at the professional level. You know, he's had those couple of years now. Now, granted, with Urban Meyer, that may have set him back a little bit, but he's to the point now where you can't use age, experience. You know, he's a young quarterback, quote unquote, as an excuse. So he has, I almost call him a veteran at this point because he's been around for a little bit. And I think now, like I said before, you have the receivers, you have all the tools to be successful. Yeah, I think he's in a really good headspace right now. And it's a headspace that obviously expectations weren't reached last year. So you have a headspace of where you're kind of the underdog a little bit, an extra chip on your shoulder, if you will. It's almost like the stars are all aligning right now. You've shored up your wide receivers. You've had that chip on your shoulder from last year. Everything's kind of coming to fruition. It's almost like the perfect storm. And, obviously with Trevor Lawrence being the perfect storm, we expect big things from him this year.
Yeah, I think I like what you just said there. It's like it's all lining up. And I think about it this way. Think about the things that could have distracted or been in the way of Trevor Lawrence succeeding. And maybe some of this could be unfair, but let me just rattle down my list that just popped in my mind real quick.
Okay.
Over the years, obviously, Urban got rid of him.
Yeah,
that was the contract potentially this fall. Got rid of it.
Yeah.
Signed him. Done. Breathe easy.
Yeah.
Right? Don't have to worry about it. Mm-hmm. I would say this is going to come off bad, and I don't mean it necessarily bad, but let's just say a guy like Calvin Ridley wasn't always on the same page. And this is going to insinuate that, Trevor didn't like Calvin Ridley. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. I'm just saying there was a trust thing there, okay, are we running the right stuff? Or do we know the offense? Do we have this or that or whatever? You might even say the same about a young player like Parker Washington or wherever else. And, well, they've kind of taken that away, I think, because at least there's no scar tissue there to deal with. You get a start fresh, clean slate with guys like Gabe Davis and obviously Brian Thomas Jr. Not to say those mistakes might not happen or anything else, but it's not this, oh yeah, I remember there he goes again. He ran that route wrong, or he did not do what we want him to do. Meanwhile, for a guy like Parker Washington, it's year 2, he evolves. We've heard he's had a very good spring. We'll see if he continues to have a very good camp. And you kept the reliable guys around you, like Kirk is back, obviously, and so is Ingram. And then I guess the other part of it more recently would be if there was doubt, and you never heard him call him out, but if there was doubt with his center, you've added that piece to Trevor. So, doubt in sports is a real thing. I don't care what level you're at. You have to overcome doubt no matter what. I think they've done a really good job of taking away that doubt, those uncertainties, those potential distractions from going way back to Urban to going more recently to the contract potential. If they did not get that done, it would be something that we'd be talking about for months and months and months, and you'd be playing for it and everything else. He doesn't have to deal with any of that. So I think you're right. I think that headspace, from a clarity standpoint, is in a really good spot.
Yeah, it should be. To me, though, the only issue is that it was way too long coming. I think when we talk about the great quarterbacks in the league, and I've said this before, they all have one thing in common, that they had that go-to receiver essentially from day one. Whether it's Patrick Mahomes, he had Tyreek Hill, and then obviously he had Travis Kelce as well. When we look at a guy like Aaron Rodgers, he eventually had Devontae Adams, and that was fine. Justin Herbert had Keenan Allen, and you can throw Mike Williams in that mix a little bit. Brock Purdy, look who he has now. You can go down the list of successful quarterbacks in the NFL and look at, okay, they were all set up to kind of succeed a little bit. And now there's been some quarterbacks, a la Zach Wilson, who seemed to have everything at his disposal but just couldn't get the job done, and that goes to show you maybe Zach Wilson isn't the quarterback that Chris Sims thought he was. But I felt like it's taken a little longer for Trevor Lawrence to get his guys. Like, I get it. You had, Christian Kirk come in, and like that's been the saving grace so far. And Evan Ingram has helped out as well. But, he didn't have the Jamar Chase. He didn't have the Devontae Adams. He didn't have the Tyreek Hill. And if you have guys like that, that helps. That makes your job as a quarterback easier. So I'm glad that we're finally here. I just think from an organizational standpoint, it may have taken a little longer than expected, and obviously Urban Meyer plays a part in that as well, but it's taken longer to get here than other quarterbacks such as Herbert, Burrow, and other elite quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's fair. I would argue if I was the organization, you tried to do it with a Calvin Ridley. It didn't work to the level that you're talking, but yeah, I get what you're saying, and maybe Brian Thomas Jr. becomes that guy. That's not going to be Gabe Davis, by the way. That would be Brian Thomas Jr. Can he become that guy? I also think I put Herbert and Trevor and Josh Allen in a similar conversation when it comes to this, and you think this is going to happen, and this is something that we're going to see unfold potentially. Will they run the ball more, right? Will they lean on the run a little bit? Herbert and Harbaugh, we feel like they're going to do that. Herbert's never really had that. He's had Eckler, but it's basically to throw him the football instead of run the football most of the time. Josh Allen, they changed it. Like they changed offense coordinator, said, hey, we're going to run a little bit more, seemed to work and help him out. They probably even need to do it more when they took away his receivers going into this year. And I think the Jags are in a similar situation. Are they going to lean on – now listen, ETN's been very good, but can they lean on ETN and Bigsby and the run and being able to do that to take a little bit off Trevor Lawrence? So – yeah, I think it's fascinating. The one thing I go to in your conversation, I said, okay, what about C.J. Stroud? Stroud obviously coming off a really nice year. Was he – I wouldn't necessarily say he was given those kind of guys. Like he wasn't given Jamar Chase or anybody else. He kind of helped make them, or they all kind of helped make each other, or the offensive scheme made each other. So, like, I guess that's an example of it all coming together, even though you wouldn't have labeled any one of those guys, Tank Dell from Nico Collins – and now he actually does have that guy potentially in Stephon Diggs.
Of course, and Mixon as well.
Yeah. But he's a little bit of an outlier in the instant success.
From the instant success, yeah, he's a little bit of an outlier. But, I mean, that was 1 year's time. Like I don't think the Houston Texans even knew what C.J. Stroud was going to do his rookie year. But you see like they weren't satisfied. Let's bring in Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Let's bring in Joe Mixon. Let's give him more capabilities to be successful. What did the Jags do with Trevor Lawrence? Was there a Stephon Diggs? Was there an elite one receiver that's coming from a different team that you traded for? I haven't seen that.
No,
I mean, there's Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that was the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
Right? They tried. I mean, they did a little bit differently, right? Because his situation was different. Yep. But, I mean, listen, I'm not sure Calvin Ridley's – well, I guess it is. But Calvin Ridley and the Stephon Diggs move, while different, come with risks.
What's the risk from the Stephon Diggs one?
Because he seems like he's been an issue
then
with the young quarterback and Josh Allen.
Okay, then just wash your hands. You didn't really give up that much. What did they give up to get him?
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, but if you end up getting rid of him,
sure,
you still go through the risk of having to deal with him.
Oh,
you're not just going to say, hey, one practice in, you're a pain in the ass, I'm getting rid of you. So
okay, but one could say Calvin Ridley was a risk, too, from the gambling standpoint.
That's exactly
how much did he? Okay.
I'm comparing them.
Okay.
I'm saying Calvin Ridley was in a different way. He was a risky attempt to go get that guy because you didn't know off the layoff what he was going to do.
Yeah.
But the ceiling was really, this could look good.
Yeah.
I think the Houston Texans are in a similar situation here, going to get Diggs, where it's like, okay, it's not like he's not rusty.
Yeah.
But how's the chemistry going to work? How's he going to fit? And is he starting to go down a little bit in terms of his production because of age now? So there are a couple of red flags that we've discussed this offseason, but the ceiling is like, holy cow, man, they just had all these guys, and now they add Diggs to the equation. So, again, I think you got to give the Jags some credit for trying to go get that one guy. If it had really worked with Ridley, and it somewhat worked, it just didn't really work with Ridley. He didn't go have that. He said 1,414, right? He didn't have that guy. You never watched Ridley last year and said, he is Jamar Chase. He is Tyreek Hill. He is like, man, just throw it up, go get it. Throw it up, go get it. Throw it up, go. We never watched it and felt that way.
No, for sure. But if you want to compare the Stephon Diggs thing, I mean, look what Buffalo did then. Buffalo drafts Josh Allen. They don't really have a one receiver. And at the time, Stephon Diggs in Minnesota wasn't necessarily a one receiver. He was the deep threat because it was the Adam Thielen show. Mike Zimmer and Stephon Diggs have a falling out. And what does Buffalo do? They go, you know what? We have this young quarterback here in Josh Allen. He needs someone to throw to. Let's go ahead and give up a first-round pick, and let's go ahead and bring in Stephon Diggs, and let's see what happens. And I think a lot of people weren't keen on that idea because he hadn't really, I mean, like, yeah, he had good seasons in Minnesota, but like, I don't think he even proven himself yet as a one receiver when he got to Buffalo. Well, what happens? He gets to Buffalo, he balls out for a couple of years, he elevates Josh Allen's confidence, and I think the quarterback you see today with Josh Allen is a direct correlation of how good Stephon Diggs was for Buffalo. Yeah, so I think it just goes to show you that if you're willing to gamble a little bit, bring in that true one receiver, help your quarterback out, it can pay dividends in confidence.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of scenarios where it didn't work out when you tried to do that. And I don't know was it Garoppolo and Devontae Adams when they brought him over? Was that the initial quarterback, or did they have a young quarterback?
I think it was Garoppolo. Yeah.
So like it didn't work out with them. But, Diggs could be a very interesting guy in the NFL, actually. And when you look at him, if this does work out in Houston, he went from Minnesota, help a young quarterback out in Buffalo to Houston, help a young quarterback out in Houston. Yeah. So, like, if it works like that, that'd be a pretty unusual path for a receiver. Like, I couldn't think of another guy. I'm sure there's another example that we could maybe compare to, but, sure. I mean, maybe Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill might be this guy. He actually helps Mahomes out.
Yep.
And he goes to Miami and helps Tua out.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think that's a common thing. It's pretty interesting that those guys have been such game changers to go help this young quarterback out. We might look at T. Higgins as that. Higgins has helped Burrow out to some degree, right? Not as much as Chase probably, but still to some degree. And then does he go somewhere else with a young guy next year on a big contract and help Bryce Young out or whoever it is? Mm-hmm. So a pretty interesting way to look at it. Let's take a time out. Come back to the Brent and Austen Show, 11 o'clock. These guys are going to play some video games. Hopefully you're going to jump in. Yeah. How many times do you do a show and just like, hey, we're going to play video games today? Well, that might be the case.
Sounds like a Friday.
It does sound like a Friday. We'll talk a little more ball as the Jags rookies and quarterbacks report. And then Tuesday, they report as an entire team, and Wednesday hit the practice field for the first time as the 2024 edition of the Jacksonville Jaguars with the 90-man roster. Eventually, we'll get down to 53. The Brent and Austen Show on a Friday, heading into the weekend here toward the end of July now as we start to shift closer and closer to football season. We all have our favorite spots in town to eat, drink, and have a good time. And once in a while, we try a new spot. This new spot will soon become your favorite spot. It's 1937 Spirits and Eatery in San Marco. Where else can you get unicorn fish? It was really good. They have local fresh seafood. Try a terrific burger or a Jack's Hot Chicken sandwich. The ambiance is perfect for any occasion. The idea here is to have fun, have a good time. Whether you're chilling out on the couches, cozying up to the bar, having lunch or dinner, it's a throwback experience. 1937, when going out to dinner was like going to a party. They even have a photo booth. Who doesn't like a good photo booth? We recently brought the entire team out to try it, and everyone said, I'm bringing my significant other here to try it as well. The new spot becomes your favorite spot. Make 1937 Spirits and Eatery in San Marco your new favorite spot.
What started out as better people, better projects just keeps getting, well, better. That's Better Exterior Solutions, ready to help you create a better outdoor experience. Check this out. Motorized pergolas are the latest in technology to transform your outdoor space. Beautiful day? Let the sun shine through. Summer rainstorm? These pergola systems close automatically to keep the weather out. From residential to commercial uses, Better Exterior Solutions has products customized to meet virtually any existing architectural structure. With retractable awnings, screens, and hurricane shutters too, if you want unparalleled quality and expertise, you need Better Exterior Solutions. Get a free estimate by visiting betterexteriors.com or calling 904-902-4999. Better Exterior Solutions. Experience better.
You trust CGC to make your water great, and now you can trust CGC with your plumbing needs as well. Fast, convenient scheduling, licensed and insured. A quick call away at 904-552-1242.
You never know when you're going to have an issue with a shower, toilet, or maybe it's a sink that sometimes is easy to fix. All right, let's be honest. I'm not fixing anything. I'm totally staging this because when I have a plumbing problem, I call CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing.
Trained professionals, transparent pricing, customer satisfaction. Small problem or even a bigger issue. Maybe you need a new tankless water heater or something a bit more intricate. The experts with 25 years of experience at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing can do it all. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. That's 904-552-1242 or cgcwater.com. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
The friendliest golf course in town, the Golf Club at Southampton. Local golfers have no shortage of options when it comes to picking a course to play here in Northeast Florida year-round. Yet time and time again, I find myself here at the Golf Club at Southampton. Easy to get to off 210 in St. Johns County. It's family-owned and operated and renowned for being one of the area's most player-friendly. That's just one of the reasons we hold the Action Sports Jax Dream 18 charity golf tournament here each fall. The Mark McCumber design layout is great for all skill levels of golfers, from the guys who bomb it a mile on the range to golfers like me who are just happy to put it in the fairway, which Southampton has very accommodating fairways. And if you need new clubs, come down to the pro shop. They'll fit you up and get you a nice new set like they did for me. For more information on membership or to book a tee time and see for yourself, head over to golfsouthampton.com or call the clubhouse at 904-287-7529. The Golf Club at Southampton. It's the official home of the Action Sports Jax Dream 18. Make it your home for golf too.
It's the place we party in football season with Jaguars All Access. Welcome to Spring Sports Brewery, everybody. Say hello to our guest tonight. That is Trevor Lawrence. You can bring your party or event to Spring Sports Brewery in Springfield any day and any time. Rehearsal dinners, corporate events, birthdays. Here at Strings, you can enjoy the inside area and the outside area. Good for any weather, good for any occasion. Watch the games, play the games, shoot some hoops. Beer? Yeah, they have that. Plenty of choices. And sure, this is a brewery, but Strings is also a restaurant, and the food is fantastic. A full menu made from scratch meals. And if you need String Sports Brewery to help with a party at your place, they cater too. Family, beer, food, sports. Spring Sports Brewery in Springfield.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
So I was thinking of this, okay? Like I got this mission potentially. Like I'm not on it right now. It's not going to happen right now. But I wonder if we can find something. And you need a month long. Let's go 6 weeks. We'll go 6 weeks. You need a 6-week June and July.
Okay.
Blockbuster sport that captures the attention of people. So what I'm getting at is we always know, at least around here, but it's not just around here. We know that it's a slower time in the sports world, right? Now listen, you can find stuff. You like Major League Baseball, there's plenty of Major League Baseball games. You got the All-Star game, everything else. This week is really amplified because of the break by baseball. But Listen, WNBA has been a headline. You can do it. The golf stuff, if you want golf, you can get it. UFC, there are plenty of things to find. But if I was a startup league of some kind, a startup sport, if I was looking to amplify, you name the sport, I would load up June and July. Because there's nothing that captivates us. Like, we can hit on it, we can talk about stuff, but what is captivating in these 6 weeks? And now what the easy answer here is like, okay, well, like put a football something there. It's not just football, because what happens by the end of June, like the Stanley Cup playoffs are done, the NBA finals are done, you've got like football breaking. Major League Baseball is kind of in its dog days. The excitement of the start of the season and the anticipation of the trade deadline and the rest stretch run is not there. So it's kind of in the middle of no man's land in a sense. So I don't know what sport it is. I don't know what it will captivate. But if you want a 6-week like trendy thing that people jump on and find and are going to talk about all day, man, what a window of time to do it.
Yeah.
Now you got to find it.
Yeah, and good luck with that.
Well, here's the thing. I'd say let's take UFC.
Okay.
Or MMA in general.
Yeah, I mean, they have one of some of their biggest events during the summer.
They do, but maybe not enough of them is my point. So why don't you go back to back to back to back to back and just blow it up? Like, this is your time.
Yeah, I mean, they do International Fight Week, and then they're going to fight in the Sphere in about a month or so.
Okay, but that's outside of my window. That's my point.
No, I hear you, but I mean, it's hard because, number one, like, fighters, like,
how many fighters you have, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to have enough stars.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't say this was easy or whatever.
No, no, exactly. I mean, like, they try to showcase International Fight Week as like the biggest card, which is it's in July, of the UFC. But the problem is, like, this past, I mean, Conor McGregor.
That was going to be the McGregor.
You know, like that, yeah. So, like, you know, it's cool to plan, but fighters get hurt all the time. Yeah.
And I don't like. I almost just wonder, like, the combat sports in general. Like, you load up boxing, you load up again UFC, MMA, you whatever else. You know, you think fits in that realm to really just amplify, because I just think you could get. I'm not even talking about our show. We can talk football and everything else all day. We can have fun. We can play video games, but I mean, ESPN's running a 24-hour international broadcast, and I can tell you this: they don't have a lead story like any night.
No,
Bronny James is your lead. Like, really, summer basketball is the lead story for the national folks right now. Or you're digging deep on a list of NFL top cornerbacks. It's the window, man. If you had something, if you find something, it's the window. If you wanted to boost lacrosse and make it like more transcendent, and really elevate the sport, you would load up June and July in the sport of lacrosse and make something that's fun, catchy, whatever else. I actually think the Olympics misses here too. The Olympics every 4 years should be right now. Now, this might be American stuff. Like, there might be reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, because around the world you got soccer and stuff going on right now too. True. So, like, you know, like, even from a boxing standpoint, like, boxing is definitely a global international sport. You know, like, we have our boxers here and some great champions, but, like, you know, Cinco de Mayo is a big day for boxing.
Yeah.
You know, in England, you know, I forgot like what exactly like the time is, but, like, you know, when you talk about international sports, you got to take that into account. If we're talking about Americanized sports, then pickleball, where are you at? You know, or something like that.
Yeah, and that's what I would. I hesitate to use pickleball as that example.
You should.
It is a growing sport. But it would be the time for it to do whatever
it's on TV.
Where have you seen it? Is it on ESPN?
I think ESPN 2.
So they've been showing some of it?
Yeah.
So, and that makes sense to me. Like, it's a growing sport. I don't know if it's a viewer sport. Like, I don't know if people are going to tune in like that. But if you did have, I mean, think about some of the other things that capture our attention here in the last few weeks. You could say the American Century Championships, right? You could say the golf with the celebrities, which has basically become, if you look at the celebrity list, now I know a tennis guy and Marty Fish won it, but if you look at that Lake Tahoe event where Trevor and Doug were, it's basically an NFL event. It's become the NFL celebrity golf tournament. 90% of the guys are either former NFL guys or current NFL guys. But it actually plays well at a perfect time of year where people are talking about it, and they know people are talking about NFL and thirsting NFL like 12 months out of the year, so they put a lot of those guys in it. Think about the soccer that just captivated us over the last Sunday, right? Yep. It was with the 2 championships. Now, Wimbledon, it does fit in this time, but I'm just not sure it captivates us enough.
Yeah, I haven't been following any tennis, unfortunately.
Well, it's done now, but I mean,
okay. I don't even know who won then.
There you go. So you got to find that people are talking about, which means there's got to be some polarization, probably got to be a little controversy. There's got to be some entertainment value. If they can find it, and again, I like the sport of lacrosse in this conversation because I always thought lacrosse would elevate. And now what you're going to say is if you're a lacrosse person, it has. And I agree with you. It has. Lacrosse has really grown. Lacrosse has grown kind of like, let's just use an example of like a flag football right now. It's growing. But I don't know if it's transcendent in its growth. It's growth at the youth levels. It's growth down here in the South. It's not just a mid-Atlantic thing or out in Colorado where it's always been big. So there's definitely growth. But it just hasn't transcended yet. And I thought it kind of would, Austin. I thought you'd take some of the football players who aren't playing anymore or who maybe couldn't make it to the NFL or youth moms and dads who think football's too violent moved over to lacrosse, which, by the way, also is a violent game.
Yeah.
And maybe elevate that as well. It just hasn't happened yet. I thought it would. I actually predicted like some 5-6 years ago that the sport that would benefit the most from the concussion conversation, the CTE conversation of the NFL would be lacrosse. And we really I don't think we've seen that. Maybe we have, and it's just too new.
No, I think it's too new. And yeah, I don't think it's played all around the country. You know, like I feel
it's a pocket sport.
I feel like lacrosse is more like tailored to like the East Coast and
you're right.
You know, so like I'm not sure like how the Midwest, even like the West Coast would really. I mean, I'm sure there's teams in the West Coast, but I always felt like it was more like so I'm not sure how that would translate to like a national sport being viewed in the summertime. I mean, I think, you know, and like I think hockey had 7.7 million viewers for the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup. So I feel like hockey's doing pretty well, but I still feel like even in this country, hockey isn't talked about maybe as it should be. So like lacrosse, I mean, kind of falls in that same subsection of hockey. There's you know, similarities and everything. So like if the country's not really embracing hockey, would they take to lacrosse? That's
a good call. I don't know. I don't know what the sport is. I will say this, and I don't know if it, this is going to sound bad, I don't know if it can just be a women's sport. I think it can be in the mix of women's. Like WNBA is really elevated this year. Will it be elevated next year and the years to come? And it's a summer thing. It's in that kind of window. I do wonder a little bit about softball. Softball does really well on TV, on like ESPN. College softball does really well. Could they find a league that fits like 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is, that really takes advantage of this time, gives people like ESPN TV revenue, but also stuff to put on TV? Could you find stars in that? I don't know. I think it could be a complementary thing. But I don't know if it could be like carry the freight type of thing.
Do you think softball runs the risk of going up against baseball? Because like the WNBA has it going on right now because, they're not competing with the NBA.
Probably. That's what I mean. I don't think it's different enough to that point. I don't think it's different enough. I'll give you one I wonder about in a non-Olympic year. Could we show more? In the Olympic years, we actually will tune into the swimming, gymnastics, and track and field. And specifically track and field. I think we're kind of interested in that. So why don't we do more of that? Like when it's not an Olympic year, why aren't those blown up more? Why aren't we talking about the Christian Millers or the Usain Bolts or those guys on SportsCenter in late June or early July in a non-Olympic year?
Because, I mean, it's the same reason why we get hardcore fandom when it comes to the World Cup, but we don't talk really about the CONCACAF and USA, why we don't talk about MLS at all, because, you know, when you bring the patriotic element to it, when you bring Team USA versus the world to it, then people want to get on board. If it's not tied, you know, to a national competition, then it's like, yeah, you know, you're doing your thing and everything. But like once you put that USA jersey on, then it's like, all right, we're better than everybody else.
Yeah, that's a good call. So again, I don't have the answer. I was just thinking of it. I was like, this could be a prime time. I'll give you another one just to throw out there, and maybe they do it to a degree, but I don't think they do. I don't think they do enough. And it could be just racing in general. You could make a 2-month extravaganza if it comes to IndyCar, F1. F1's grown in a lot of popularity even in the States.
Yeah.
But NASCAR. So you could really try to hammer it home this time. Can you get your calendar in the right spot so this is the time people are talking about it? Because that's a good TV thing, right? That's a good, hey, I'm waiting for the big crash. That's a good, sometimes you got the fights with drivers and other things.
Yeah.
You've got some of the elements there that could really amplify the sport in this time frame where now you're leading the sports centers and people are talking. Because the bottom line is, let's be honest, if ESPN's talking about it, they can help make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Right? If those networks are talking about it, it's a big deal. I do wonder if a sport like racing in general, where you could kind of combine all the varying natures of it, could go there instead of just your normal Sunday afternoon race.
I want to go to the kids' corner real quick because this is more of a kids thing. Nick, in the daytime.
What's up?
I happen to notice, like, when we talk about these streamer fights and everything, like these influencer fights, like those are a big thing in the summer, but they're a big thing year round. And you do have sports like NASCAR. You have sports like golf. You do have soccer. You have WNBA. But do you feel like your generation, the younger generations, are almost like tuned off to the traditional sports, and now you're geared more towards like the polarization of influencers? And like, I'm almost saying, like, is your generation invested more in the people as opposed to the sport, if that makes sense? And is that kind of like the generation that's going to go down? Because NASCAR, yeah, it can be big in a subsection, but like I don't feel like you have those names that like your generations are going to be drawn to. Like your generations are going to be able to relate to a little more. So do you think that sports these days are geared more towards polarization of influencers more than anything, or am I just kind of misreading the room a little bit?
I wouldn't say you're misreading. I don't think it's necessarily geared, but it's gearing towards that as we go forward. Like maybe not people my age, but people younger than me are gearing more towards that than I would.
Yeah.
Part of that you can say even with like NFL is how big fantasy football has gotten as they're more invested in individual players rather than teams.
Absolutely.
And then NASCAR,
Yes.
they don't.
Sure.
Like, sure, you're right about the generational driver stuff. Like most of the guys that have run for a long time are gone. It's newer guys that nobody knows. And even kind of in F1, like most of the old breed of F1 are gone. I think the oldest guy that drives now is the dude who used to drive for Mercedes, but's now going to be Aston Martin. Can't remember his name, but whatever his name is.
There's the
like
point.
I just know Verstappen right now because Verstappen wins every time he pulls and
that's
one.
a little bit of the problem with F1. The same guy wins like every time.
Well,
Sometimes
I had the argument. Like Monaco, if you look at the size difference of the cars, nothing passes now. Like F1 has made the car so good, the product's kind of boring.
Yeah. And but they've beefed themselves up with like the shows, like that the whatever the swing.
F1 like driving to live or something.
Yeah, the Netflix shows and stuff like that. NASCAR probably needs to do more of that, by the way, with their stars. And let's be honest, outside of Stewart, there's not enough stars right now in NASCAR to transcend the sport, and that's just the cycle. Hopefully they build some up that are controversial, polarizing. I actually have this thought, and then we got to hit a break, and I got to get out of here. But did Danica Patrick come too early? Because if Danica Patrick is, let's just say she's going to NASCAR last year or 2 years ago, and she's hitting that wave that she hit when she did come to NASCAR.
Sure.
But it's right now in the mix of Caitlin Clark, WNBA, girls flag football, softball. I mean, there's this elevation of women's sports here like we've never seen, I think, right now, like in the last couple of years. Did she miss the big wave? She might have helped start the wave, by the way, too. You got to give her some credit for that. But did she miss the big wave? Like she could have been a huge summer story in NASCAR right now if she had come maybe, 8 to 10 years later.
Yeah, I mean, I know she's in a lot of hot water now, but like Haley Deegan could be an example of this too, where she was a female, obviously the daughter of Brian Deegan, decorated X Games medalist. Like, and she kind of had more of like the polarization of like the younger audience who, she's a good looking woman and everything. So like, she had a fan base, but I mean, I get what you're saying here, but at the same time in racing, you have to win. Like when Caitlin Clark gets on the court, she's dropping 3-pointers from half court. So like, it's what it looks like. when Danica was doing her thing, like, yeah, it was revolutionary because we haven't really seen a woman do what she's done. But then when you started to, all the cars drive the same. There's not like, okay, there's crashes and things, but like you can't set yourself apart unless you start winning.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she didn't start winning.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. It just came up to me. I just wonder if which she was already big. I mean, it was a gigantic story.
Yeah.
Even more than Deegan, in part because maybe she already had come before, right? Deegan's not as big a story because she's not Danica. We've already seen Danica.
Of course.
So, but I do wonder if the whole Danica stuff, that whole wave of time, which did go over a few years, in my opinion, would have played even better right now in just this cycle of society, if you will.
But to answer your question, what sport could actually have success right now, getting back to the original topic, I mean, I think we've come full circle now in terms of what this up-and-coming generation is all about in terms of sports. And I remember like being a kid when Survivor was a thing. I remember being a kid when like the real world was a thing. And what it was essentially is that you have access, you have all these people and you're watching them. I think it's why, Hard Knocks is still popular. I think it's why Netflix rolls out documentary after documentary going behind the scenes a little bit. I'm not saying but I'm saying the younger public loves to learn about these people. It's why Twitch is big. It's why YouTube influencers are huger than ever. So if you're asking me what I think would be a great sport to showcase and make money off of, you gather all the top influencers and you put them through their paces of whether they play basketball against each other, whether it's like a flag football tournament against each other. Like, I wouldn't watch it.
Video games.
I wouldn't watch it. I could care less. But I'm saying if you want to be successful on ESPN, go that route.
That might be good. All right, I got to be successful and get out of here.
There you go.
You guys go Clash of the College Football 25 when we come back. Brent and Austen Show on a Friday. We'll be back right after this on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
In Northeast Florida, we love hanging out on the back patio, maybe grilling out lunch or dinner with the family, enjoying the good weather, or maybe enjoying the big game on the TV. Or maybe your favorite team in town, the Action Sports Jax team. This is great, except for when it's really hot or the bugs start coming out. But what if you didn't have to worry about that? Titan Outdoor Solutions will make your outdoor area a comfortable spot any time of the day, any time of the year. This makes too much sense. Titan Outdoor Solutions can give your home an upgrade. Customized pergolas, awnings, controlled shade, even retractable screens. The solution to beating the heat and the bugs and getting more use out of your home is Titan Outdoor Solutions. And this can even help prevent storm damage at your home. Living in Florida and living in your home is already good. Now make it great. Quality products, custom work, locally owned and operated. Visit TitanShuttersAndScreens.com or call 904-484-7580.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
I've been telling you about CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing for a long time now. Their drinking water systems remove up to 99% of contaminants.
We've had a Connecticut water softener and drinking water system in our home for more than 7 years. You can see the difference whether you're washing clothes, the dishes, or what I like to do most, fill this up for some coffee every morning. And mostly all day. Remember, if you're not filtering your water, you are the filter. Don't be the filter.
Right now, you can save $1,000 or more when you bundle the Connecticut Premier Softener with a Connecticut K5 drinking water system. The experts at CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing will test your water for free and determine your water score. Don't know your water score? CGC will find out and recommend the appropriate Connecticut water treatment solutions so you can improve it. Call 904-552-1242 or visit cgcwater.com. Financing options available with approved credit. CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing, an authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Florida license number CFC 1432579. Baker Sports is local sports. Uniforms from Pop Warner and Little League to travel ball, high school, and college. They make you look good. They help you play good. Baker Sports has been helping families make memories that will last a lifetime with their Baker's Buckets. We've got a lot of these filled with baseballs and softballs in the garage. I've been throwing batting practice to Ty and Kaylee for years, and also sit on the Baker's Bucket, catching Kaylee while she practices her pitching. Baker Sports is homegrown, and a lot of employees that used to play on local ball fields now work for Baker Sports, now helping you look good, play good, and make memories of your own. Visit Bakersport.com to see what Baker Sports can do for you. Custom apparel, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, embroidery, screen printing, and more. Baker Sports is local sports. From Jacksonville to anywhere in the Southeast. Bakersport.com. Everyone loves a good game night. Here you don't have to be the host. You don't have to clean up. They bring the food and drinks to you, and you can watch whatever you want on the big screens. It's more than a card room. It's a night full of fun with friends. Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and now the newest location here in St. Augustine, right off 95 at exit 311. A brand new clean room, a full bar and menu, my favorite sushi in town. And I love the fries too. You don't have to just play poker at Best Bet. That's why I come over here to the table games and play one card poker. That's a pretty good card and a win. One card poker is like war as a kid, you against the dealer. And this isn't the only fun table game to play. A friendly staff, a lot of fun. It's a good night out at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and the newest location in St. Augustine. You can be a serious player or a novice. It doesn't matter. If winning equals fun, you're a winner every time at Best Bet. I'll save you a seat, and I'll see you down here at Best Bet St. Augustine.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome to the Brent and Austen Show, or shall I say, welcome to the first annual Nick in the Daytime NCAA Football 25 Invitational.
Yeah,
That's got a ring to it, right? So for those of you that are just joining us, been talking about this all week. Nick in the Daytime, big gamer. Did you get the advanced version? You spent
a
couple,
little extra.
Did
Bought it Monday night.
Did you have to sell some blood for that? You sell some plasma, or
maybe?
Okay, gotcha. So that was $100.
Not that much.
Okay, not
well, the
that
game
much.
was $100. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay. Well, he's got it in or something like that. But so he got the pre-released version of this. Has been practicing a little bit. We've talked all week how we wanted to have an Action Sports Jax tournament, if you will, with this game. Now, keep in mind, he's been practicing. I haven't played this since, my junior year of college, which was back in 2009. So it's been a little bit for me. And I haven't played Xbox probably longer than that.
Fourth grade,
maybe, right? So you have the advantage right now.
2009.
Oh, you're in fourth grade?
Yeah.
Oh, way to make me feel old, dude. But we're going to do this. This is going to be the first game. I'll be taking the Wisconsin Badgers, obviously, and Nick in the Daytime, if you can't tell.
Rockin' my orange,
dude's kind of a Tennessee fan. Ironically, we have not gone to any of these universities, but these are like our teams.
Yeah.
Right? This is where we grew up and everything.
Yep.
So we're claiming them. So to get started here, Kim Corner, we have pushing all the right buttons right now. Going to need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
Done.
All right. Nick in the Daytime, you have honors. What number are you going with?
8.
I'm going to go with 2.
4.
Oh.
I'm close. Yep, we're going to Camp Randall, everybody.
All right.
We're going to Camp Randall. Going to be jumping around in the stands. So now, with this game, Nick, does the crowd actually affect you like it did before?
Yeah, you get
Fantastic.
a stadium effect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you get like a pulse.
Okay.
I'm not taking Bama. Not doing that. Nope. Can't do that. Sacrilege.
Nick in the Daytime, who'd you say has the better fan experience? I mean, I know it's Rocky Top and everything, but if you pin Rocky Top versus the jump around of Wisconsin, I mean,
it's Rocky Top. Now,
here's my issue
the
with.
thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to remove Tennessee from this because I'm always going to think it's great.
Yeah, I know.
Penn State whiteout, fantastic.
Sure.
Much as I don't like South Carolina, give me when they do the one song. Darude Sandstorm.
Yep, Sandstorm.
I mean, there's several. LSU on a night game in Death Valley, I think, would be fantastic.
Of course.
There's several. I haven't actually seen Wisconsin's deal, so I can't say for sure.
Okay.
I'm sure. What was it again?
So it's called a jump around. Basically, when the fourth quarter starts, they play the House of Pain song, and everyone jumps up and down. Like, they go jump up, jump up. Yeah, and
you actually, with that reminded me of something. I went to the Tennessee-Florida game this past fall, and going into the fourth quarter, they play Don't Back Down. The Tom Petty song.
Which is a classic one as well.
Yeah, to experience that in person was like, whoa.
Dude, I mean, it's a classic song, obviously. Okay, you're going All-American Skull. Can you tell me what we're going varsity, right?
We can go varsity. We can go a little bit less if you want to.
No, let's go varsity. Let's go varsity.
We'll go varsity then.
Yeah.
You gonna edit the uniforms?
No, I mean I'm just going with the traditional. We like to keep it clean.
I tell you what, fine.
Like to keep it clean in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'll take the stormtrooper all white aways.
Let's go.
Or I can wear black to the funeral if you want me to.
Hey, if you want to wear black to the funeral, let's wear.
If we're
those
going
are
traditional, we'll go
those
traditional.
Are pretty clean. Okay, done.
All right, so varsity, back up one. Make sure you're not on recruit out here.
Oh freshman. No, man, no, I'm on varsity. Come on now. All right,
we're good.
Ready to go.
Let's go.
Let's do this. So while we're waiting for this to load, okay, we make sure you set this up real quick. Article comes out.
Oh, I think the home team has to set it up.
Oh, my bad.
You want to pass me the controller real quick?
I'm going to pass you the controller while I break down some ESPN articles. So ESPN put out their list of top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. And Nick, in the daytime. By the way, let me preface by saying this. It's an ESPN Plus subscription. Mm-hmm. Somehow I was kicked out of the ESPN Plus for Action Sports Jacks, so I had to go on Twitter and literally read everyone's comments of who the top 10 was. But don't worry, man, I did my due diligence.
You had to assimilate the 10 from the comments.
I did my due diligence when Brent was talking pickleball, so we're all good. But do you think, number one, of ESPN's top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL going into the season, going into training camp, do you think Trevor Lawrence made that list?
If he is, he's not top 5. He's somewhere in that bottom tier just because of the way last year went with the injuries.
Correct.
Do I think he deserves to be on? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but Trevor Lawrence is not in the top 10 right now, according to ESPN. We have, all right, let me get this set up here. So we have Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Okay, I got to focus here.
No, it's fine. Go back over the top 5 again real quick.
Okay, so we got Patrick Mahomes at number 1, obviously.
Okay.
Joe Burrow, number 2. Josh Allen, number 3. Going into the season.
Okay, going into this year. See, all right, so Allen at 3 with no receivers that are proven is intriguing. Even Burrow coming off the thumb injury for last year is puzzling because...
But at least with Burrow, you know what you're getting, though.
Yeah, Burrow is solid.
Yeah, if you have a healthy Joe Burrow... with T. Higgins, which we'll see with T. Higgins obviously, but he's definitely gonna play.
Yeah.
And you mix that with obviously Jamar Chase, one of the best wide receivers. I think it's a recipe for success. Okay, give me 2 yards there. But and plus their defense, I think Cincinnati should be a good team. Now they play in a hard division, but I like Cincinnati going. I'm not sure about Josh Allen. You play in a super hard division. Your offense is essentially unproven. I get what you're trying to do. Hey, Wisconsin, where's this blocking at that I've been hearing about?
Where'd Joe line go?
Where's the line that we've been hearing about for the past, 2 decades? All right, let me see what we got here. All right.
You got to get a big shot play here, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know who the receivers are, man. It's Wisconsin. How did Van Dyke get us there? All right. Punting.
He's going to call it safe. You're not going to go for it on fourth down? Come on.
Let me
not playing the analytics here.
Dude, you got to understand, this is my first time playing this, and apparently how do you...
Punters are bad. Okay, so here's the thing with the kick leader.
Did I mess that up, or is he just that bad?
Bad. It's bad. Kickoffs go to the 25.
So then why didn't you tell me that I would have won?
My bad.
Apologies. You're good.
Let's see what I can get cooking on offense here.
Has 0 suggestions available.
Coach is like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Well, the thing is, when I'm offense, coach doesn't tell you what to take until I come out with my offense.
Gotcha.
So here's a stadium poll still. Oh, wow, this is at 7th. I wouldn't have expected Badger Stadium to be 7th.
Oh, dude, you know Camp Randall gets down now. Especially in a day
my bad,
game,
I don't know.
Drinking a little
where
bit.
are we going? There we go. Uh-oh, that's good.
Oh,
man.
All right, so now we're talking about, so you have Josh Allen at number 3, you got Lamar Jackson at number 4, and then closing out the top 5, and I say this all the time, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford's that random guy that's going to make a top 5, but deserves to be in the top 5.
You think he's a top 5 quarterback?
100%.
Give me that. Come on.
100%. Come on. Where my O-line at?
Even better than Justin Herbert and
What? Yeah, what's Herbert proven? I mean, he's proven he's good in and out, but is he going to be Peyton Manning where he's great in the regular season, he's bad in the postseason?
But
he hasn't had many postseason bursts.
Okay, but let me bring this up, though. With Matthew Stafford, when does it start to fall off? Because it hasn't. I mean, the dude with what he had last year at his disposal.
How old
Cooper
is he now?
Kupp obviously goes. I have no idea how old he is.
Well, then he's got Puka, too.
He's got Puka.
I mean, it comes down
to me, he's a product of the environment that he's in, right? Like, this guy, oh, man.
Oh, you got to be kidding
There you
me.
go. Let's go, Badgers. You punting it or not? You going to punt it 10 yards?
I'm going for it.
I'll tell you what. I do like this 3-3-5 defense, though. Oh, you feeling the stadium pulse there?
A little bit.
Nick in the
Let's see
daytime?
what we got going on here. All right.
I mean,
what happened to you, man? He just laid down.
Wow,
He just laid down.
That was ridiculous.
I will admit I got lucky on that one.
I mean, I don't know
There's
what
a lapse in
happened.
the defense. So, yeah, I mean, I would take Stafford. Even honestly, I would put Stafford at 4, and I would drop Lamar maybe 1, if not more.
So you're going to drop the reigning MVP.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so tackling's just – that's cool.
Yeah, defense is hard. Defense is hard.
Defense is definitely difficult.
Now, Lamar's good. I've just never been sold on Lamar being a very, very good or very, great quarterback personally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't read the rest of the list, but I have to get these names here because I'm cutting some NIL from some of these Badger defenders. That was
not the NIL funds, man.
Oh,
not the NIL
we're
funds.
going right in the NIL funds, man. We are going right in there. Culver's, Culver's is a big fast food joint. I'm sure we're going to cut some of the Culver's cheese curds money. That's gone.
No, not the cheese curds
all
money.
All the bar money on State Street in Wisconsin, that's getting cut. These players are going to be playing for peanuts now, man. Believe me when I say that.
Yeah, so look, this is also different. It's something I'm even getting used to is the kick meter here, where not only accuracy but strength of the kick is there in the center. It's tricky, but yeah, kickers aren't strong, punters aren't strong, kickoffs are weak.
She's strong. That cheerleader doing the push-ups was pretty impressive.
Yeah, so it's just really strange. It's very odd.
Is the turbo button the
RT,
right trigger? Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Nothing like learning how to play a game live streaming when people are watching you fail. Okay, so then we go to the last of the top 10. So we're going 6 through 10 here. Let me get this 2-yard run quick. Beautiful. We got Justin Herbert at number 6.
Okay.
Maybe the biggest surprise overall is we're talking about C.J. Stroud, number 7. Your thoughts, Nick, in the daytime at C.J. Stroud? I mean, a guy going into his second year is already, according to ESPN, the seventh best quarterback in the NFL right now.
I don't know.
I mean, he has the most hype.
Yeah, maybe not 7, maybe 8, maybe 9, 10, somewhere down there, a little bit lower, not exactly as high as they have him. He's got a lot of hype, and I even said before that draft, I said there's no reason to take anyone else but C.J. Stroud.
Yes.
People that I knew in Indy, I was like, don't take AR. No disrespect to Anthony Richardson. You want to take Stroud. Stroud's the most polished guy coming out of that draft, and he proved it in the first year.
No, he did. I mean, exceeded all the expectations. I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, give me that. What's the hit stick or juke move?
Right stick.
Right stick. Gotcha. Okay.
I think it's depending on the way you're going. If you're running at him, I think you flick up.
Yeah.
And it changes. You can flick up or flick down for 2 different sorts of hits. You got me confused here. I don't even know what defense I'm picking.
I don't know what you were in either. I'm trying to follow your linebacker and play off him right now. So this could be a big play for me here if he gets open.
Yeah, over the top.
Told you.
Burnt.
Told you. Could be big. I mean,
absolute
when you
toast.
call your shot,
absolute toast.
When you call, look at
absolute
this.
What
is that?
What is he hitting? It's like some Notre Dame dance.
I'm telling you, man. When you
it's like
call
an
your
Irish
shot,
jig.
It's a special thing now. I said kick the ball 5 yards. Gonna feel or an extra point here. That's gonna be hard though. Will Pauling. All right, big get there.
All right, we're gonna come out and cover 3 here. I don't play anything else on kicks here. I've learned in Madden too many people going for 2-point conversions on me. Can't trust them.
Can't trust them. What else? We got C.J. Stroud at number 7. We got Aaron Rodgers, number 8.
I don't think Rodgers is top 10. Not right now. Maybe he can prove he's still top 10 going into the season.
Well, he's got a lot to prove after last season, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, you carried the flag for a rep. Got about 4 reps in on the field.
You got 3.5 good.
And that was about it. Yeah, so a lot to prove from Aaron Rodgers. Do you think he comes back 100%? I mean, they both set their offensive line.
Yeah. And
he's got all the tools to be successful.
Woo, good Lord.
You got a guy wide open deep too.
Yeah, well, I didn't have no time in the pocket, so it don't matter who's open.
That was the point. That was the point. Let's go and match that. So Aaron Rodgers.
What am I doing?
No, you're good, man. I get it. It's super hard to play.
So, Rodgers, he healed up pretty fast. So, do I think he's in good shape at this moment? Yeah, sure. Does he come back 100%? I think at like almost 40. Yeah, it's picked. Like,
Go and give me that. Go and give me that. Go and give me that.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. We're reinstating that NIL money. We're reinstating that
Culver's like, let's
money.
go.
Culver's is like, oh, you want some more cheese curds? We got you. Badger fans going crazy. I mean, Nick in the daytime, is it the crowd that's getting me a little bit, you think?
Nah, bad read.
Is it
bad
that
read. I
Badger
saw him
faithful?
coming across the field. The DB dropped back. But
Is it that great
the linebacker baited me.
Ears a little bit?
Nah.
All right. Oh, could be the play calling too for me.
What is the song? Grateful Red?
No, that's just one of. I mean, it's student sections, man. They have a bunch of names, but one of their names is the Grateful Red.
Oh, okay. Like a
tribute to the Grateful Dead, which is a band that you probably have no idea what's going on there.
No, I do.
You've
A little
heard
bit.
Grateful? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I've listened to a couple songs.
Daytime's a Deadhead. I like it. I like it.
I'm not too far under the rock. Maybe culinarily, sure, but not musically.
Aaron Rodgers, number 8. Jared Goff, number 9. And then rounding out the top 10 is Dak Prescott.
Dak's whatever to me.
Oh, wow. Okay. I find this ironic.
I've never been a Dak fan.
You have essentially...
Oh, what am I getting a flag
false start?
for?
Is that
probably a man downfield
holding?
Or holding one? Roughing the passer.
Are we going to see a replay of this or not?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. Hey, I'll take your word for it.
We can do a replay.
Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
Let's see what we got here. Like, you actually got a decent back end on the defense here, so I can't.
Well, I have I have a decent call set, but I can't control anything. Like, I'm trying to use Keanu Neal here, but I don't know how to use the pass rushing maneuvers. Gotta get that. Gotta have it. Gotta have that.
Gotta have it. Yeah, right.
So I find it ironic though, Nick, in the daytime when you look at he's going no huddle now. Let me change this up real quick. Have fun with this one. That was an all-out blitz, by the way.
Yeah,
good thing your quarterback can't throw.
I put my running back into in pass pro. I figured you were going all-out blitz. I said, let me get a six-man in here. Let me get a six-man in here to cover me up a little bit better.
So, Nick, in the daytime, I find it a little peculiar, though, that when we talk about this top 10 list, you have essentially 3 guys outside of this top 10 list that will probably be top 5 quarterbacks paid when it's all said and done. You got Brock Purdy, you got Jordan Love, and then you got Tua Tagovailoa, who are not even on this list. And obviously Trevor Lawrence now, too, just got his money, and he's not the top 10. Kind of wild how the NFL is shaking out in terms of paying the quarterback.
Yeah, a little bit. But to Josh Hines Allen's point, it's just the market.
No, I understand.
But
who do you think gets paid next between Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, and Tua Tagovailoa?
Got to be Purdy.
You think Purdy?
Yeah.
See, but
what
Well, okay, I think Purdy has the easiest contract to work through this year. Now, next year, you take the 49ers to the Super Bowl again. Well, then congratulations, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, you're going to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Like, you can't deny that. If you take your team to another Super Bowl, I don't care if they win or lose. Give me that. That was close.
That one. Ooh, that was not. That wasn't pretty.
I don't care if they win or lose. You got to pay Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
whether it's deserved or not.
100%.
So time will tell with that. I think Tua's might be the hardest, just because I think he's built up the most nice play. That was nice. I'm not even mad at that. That was good. That was good. You got me.
That's squirrel white for you.
You're not lying though when the defense is
24 some odd miles an hour.
You're not lying when the defense is absolutely horrible in this game. By the way.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
But I think Tua has kind of shown the most so far.
Yeah.
In terms of what he's capable of, and obviously playing in a McDaniel offense with Tyreek Hill and Waddle, it's quarterback friendly.
Yeah.
But you can't deny the fact that when you lead the league in passing yards last year, you're going to get money. So I think Tua's probably going to get the most. It's going to be the most difficult contract. I think Jordan Love is up there as well, because if you're Jordan Love, you compare it to Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Right,
Are
like,
they
you
same
see-
draft class?
Not from the same draft class, but like I mean, Love sat the first couple of years. Obviously, like, I'm not sure. I believe Trevor has more games right now under his belt than Jordan Love does, but it might be a little closer than I think. But I think if I'm Jordan Love's people and I say, well, listen, I went to Dallas.
Yeah.
I beat the Cowboys. You know, I really turned it on. Kind of this. I mean, Jordan Love almost had the identical season that Trevor Lawrence had 2 years ago. You know, where it maybe started off a little on the rocky side, or maybe not like reach expectations, but then towards the second half of the year, Trevor Lawrence was the man.
Oh, Mr. Hit.
I got to learn how to juke. I'm just
the
truck
stick right
sticking.
here, like
but I
left
have to
or
go to
right?
the side. Okay, I got you. I'm going straight forward. I'm still in Madden mode right now, you know?
Well, that's trucking, yeah.
Yeah, truck stick.
If you go, I don't like that. You know, we'll do this. We'll see what we got. And just look right here. I don't even know who this Francois guy is. That's how much of a deep cut this is.
You guys recruiting from France or what? Ooh, thought that could have been
we've had
thought that was an ACL tear right there. I don't like the way that guy fell. My word.
It's like everyone in his career. No, we've had a couple guys that are international guys. One guy from Canada, I think a guy named, it was a while back.
Okay.
Jonathan Kongbo. He's
Okay.
a defensive end that we had for a while. We have a guy that's, I think, on the team now that's an NFL Europe sort of pipeline college deal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was
Come on, Keenan Peely.
that wasn't the Y button. Double coverage. You gotta love
You hit
it.
the button and you thought, why?
Well, because
Why'd I make that play?
I mean, I'm not making excuses, but when you play PlayStation, the X is the bottom button.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I don't like that showboating that guy just did. You'll see this.
Oh.
What is that? What is he? What's this mean?
Oh, VOL.
Oh,
Revolve.
okay.
Yeah,
I guess
VOL.
Okay, I don't know if he was throwing the West Coast sign, if he was a Kendrick fan. I don't know what was going on there for a second.
Yeah, we got essentially, and that's the thing. Like Squirrel White's kind of a Tyreek Hill type of guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of got the same sort of speed to him.
Is he?
Oh, that's big. Ooh, that's
Is he
throwing it
expected to
ground.
get drafted? I mean, is he
Squirrel?
going to go? Yeah.
I don't know. He's small. He's got a light frame. He's not an NFL body necessarily. He's
Sure.
close to Tyreek,
Yeah.
but I feel like even Tyreek is still kind of stocky and big for his frame,
Yeah.
height wise.
Do you? I mean, when you look at this Jaguars route, because I understand you got to have the
know what's
frame,
going on right now.
right? Hit him.
Oh, why'd I juke back into you?
take
If I
that.
kept going, I'd get
I
another
know.
10.
I thought you were going out of there, man.
Man, no.
What are we doing here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, what? Oh, all right. Can't tell who that is. I guess I can't audible if I don't see him.
So would you say that Tennessee's the coolest place that you? I mean, I know you're biased. Nice. Wow.
Nice little
Hey, defense.
corner route.
Hey, defense. Do a little better next time. Once
Corner.
again, cutting that Culver's NIL money. That was ridiculous. Crowd's gonna leave at halftime. we got to respond real quick.
Start thinning out before long.
What would you say though? Like college atmospheres, Tennessee is something to behold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, 101.9 now, I think it is.
Yeah.
Big stadium. It's a lot of fun to go. I mean, I wouldn't I will remove myself from the conversation in a sense to be unbiased, but I do think it's one of the top.
What are some of the traditions that you want? Like, I mean, I kind of, and it's so not who I am in so many ways. But when I watch College Game Day and I see them at Ole Miss,
Yeah. In the Grove.
and they're in the Grove and everything,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin. We don't wear boat shoes and polo shirts to tailgates and everything.
No.
But they almost dress up like it's kind of like the Catalina wine mixer. But if that's the case, I kind of just want to experience it because it looks like a cool setting.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why, even with Florida last year, I was happy to experience it, even as not being a fan. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And that's why, a Penn State whiteout, I wouldn't mind to go to Michigan, the big game, whatever they call it, the Michigan-Ohio State game.
What the? Oh,
I feel like that would be a lot of fun to go to.
I got hit. Agreed.
So there, and I even, as an SEC fan, I want to see all of the SEC stadiums. I've been to Florida, I've seen Sanford. I didn't go to a game. I won't pay to go to a game. But I saw it in high school when I was in a TSA trip. That was cool. But yeah, I want to just see as much of it as I can. Make a play.
Pass interference. Get him up. He's all over me. He's holding and stuff.
Oh, give
Pass
me a
interference.
Come on. Don't be out here like throw the flag, ref. Where's my flag at? Give me a
Is
break.
there a button where you can complain if you're the coach?
Normally I think you pause, and you could do challenge play. But
Oh,
there has to be like a flag or something on
Hey,
it.
I'm not going to challenge anything. We're all good there.
Hey, if you want to, you can. Oh,
Man,
I'm there.
Hey, you
I'm
love
there.
that blitzing, don't you?
Well,
I mean, do I got to?
That's James Pierce.
I guess I got to punt, but I don't like it.
Do you though?
Yeah.
You know what? Fine.
I'm like on 33.
I'm gonna
You gotta
play punt safe man though. No, play the
Well, I just got to
analytics.
figure
Go
out how
for it.
to.
You gotta. That's close.
What do you mean it's close? Like,
Yeah, it's.
how is he? Why is
maybe
that
your
so
punter's bad. Maybe your punt. Whoop. Okay. I was
thanks
going
for
to
the-
reverse field and
Thanks
go.
for the support. Appreciate
No, I
you.
mean, look, I'm just saying, maybe he's bad. I don't know. I don't think our punter's very good either, so I can't help it.
You want to take a break eventually here, or we just keep on going? I mean,
I figured we'd.
All right.
Yeah, we can probably dip and take a break here after this play.
All right, we'll take a break after this
Let's see
interception.
what we intercept.
I mean, this
All right.
this looks more like a run play.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Okay. You got to show up those guys at 3-3-5, Nick. All right. you guys got to. You're not used to seeing them in the SEC. I understand. So you got to show those guys up a little more.
All right. Yeah. Let's take a break.
Let's take a
come
break.
back out of that second 9.
I'm sweating profusely here. Let's see if Wisconsin can make a comeback here going into the third quarter.
Just
eventually,
a little 7-point deficit. It ain't
Nick
too
in the
bad.
daytime. I mean, it's a little 7-point deficit, but I feel like that could be an insurmountable lead. But we'll find out when we come back here on Brent and Austen with the Nick in the daytime NCAA Football 25 Invitational.
Summertime means sizzling sales at Nimnik Buick GMC. The #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville has lots of inventory to choose from with their best price guarantee. Nimnik never charges above MSRP. You can save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierras or get rates as low as 1.9%.
You know, I'm a truck guy. GMC Sierra, my trim level is an SLT. This one's an Elevation. Pretty good looking color as well. So here at Nimnik Buick GMC, you have a lot to pick from. My father-in-law, he drives this, an Enclave, so I feel like that GMC in the family. 2025 is coming around the corner, which means it's almost time to close out those 2024s this summer.
You can schedule a test drive at NimnikBuickGMC.com. And while you're there, check your trade value and customize your payment options. Nimnik is there for you, even on Sundays. Visit the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com. Nimnik, your friends in the car business since 1941. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's hard to put a price on comfort, especially when you use that comfort on a daily basis. But if we're going to put a price on it, how does the lowest price guaranteed sound? Furniture Source is going to have the biggest brands, whether it's Ashley, Casper, or Tempur-Pedic, and once again, it's going to be the guaranteed lowest price in Jacksonville. Right now, my friends at Furniture Source are going to give you the ultimate hookup because all month long, they're making their inventory wholesale price. Check out their markdowns up to 50% off. And remember, since it's Furniture Source, you're getting the guaranteed lowest prices in Florida or your money back. Don't have the cash on you right now? It's no worry. Shop endless options to suit your style and budget and enjoy 36 months off with no interest financing. Why use your money when you can use theirs? Whether it's beds, couches, tables, or chairs, Furniture Source is going to have exactly what you're looking for. Shop the lowest prices in Jacksonville guaranteed. Find the location nearest you at FurnitureSourceJacks.com.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jacks and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Oh man, it is that time. I love being outside, but it is just so hot. Oh my gosh, I cannot be outside. Well, you know, it doesn't have to be. As a matter of fact, I've got the perfect solution for you to be able to stay outdoors and not look like this guy.
GW Outdoor Solutions has the solution that will help you create areas of shade with their automated retractable awning. As the summer months inch closer, the high temperatures will be right there too. With GW Outdoor Solutions, go from scorching to cooling in no time with one simple push of a button. These innovative shade solutions not only provide protection from the sun and rain, but also add style and functionality to your home. Let GW Outdoor Solutions transform your backyard into paradise. Check out gwoutdoorliving.com for your free estimate.
New to town or always been in town, everyone is always looking for a good pizza place. Our place is Donato's Pizza. We love it and still do love it. When I tell my family I'm coming to Donato's, they say, wait a minute, you got to order some for us. So this is not all for me. Let me tell you what the Martinos get when we put an order in. Well, pepperoni pizza, we usually get more than one of these. And then there's the works, a little bit of everything. And then this is the pizza that can be polarizing for some out there. I don't know why. Hawaiian pizza, some love it, some don't. At Donato's, you're gonna love it, especially with that cinnamon sprinkled on top. Try the pizza my family likes or try your favorite. Right now you can use the code Brent20 and get 20% off your order. Every viewer and listener is important to us, and at Donato's Pizza, every piece is important. From fresh ingredients to the dedicated team members and you, the valued customer. Donato's Pizza, where every piece comes together for a winning combination. Jack's Beach and Mandarin locations, Donato's Pizza. Every piece is important.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Grab the other ones in.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, or should I call it the Nick in the Daytime NCAA Football 25 Spectacular. Let me change my headphones quick because I'm having some audio issues. Please give me a second here. Somebody talk to me. Yeah, we're
Is that
back.
working better?
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
a lot better. And now we're
There
back.
we
And now
go.
we're back. So we got Wisconsin,
Uh-huh.
Tennessee at Camp Randall. Nick of the Daytime
Let's get
has a
back to it
7-point
real quick.
lead. Yep. Let's get back into it.
I'm gonna get out of this funky formation.
One of the things I love to go on when I'm doing show prep, I do a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Sports Illustrated because, you know, I feel like it's kind of a bigger name and they have some good articles. Sports Illustrated actually had, they named every NFL team, and the biggest talking point,
Yikes.
good. I don't know who that is.
Yikes. I don't know who that
I'll
is,
take
but
that.
I didn't see him coming.
Hey, but I'll take that. So they listed every storyline, like the biggest storyline going into training camp for every team.
Mhm.
What do you think the Jacksonville Jaguars' biggest storyline was? And this, by the way, this is by a friend of the show and local beat reporter. Good play. Good play. John Shipley. Nick in the Daytime. If I was going to say to you, and I'll be honest, I was a little surprised, but it makes a lot of sense. What's the biggest storyline going into this Jaguars camp? Like, what are you watching?
Well, if you're surprised, it's not his contract. It's not the stadium talks.
No, because those things have already happened. Like, this is new. This is like
what's
on the
going
docket.
on?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it running back talk?
Nope. It's actually Brian Thomas Jr. at the wide receiver position.
Oh, okay.
Are you going for this?
Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I got a 7-point lead. Why not?
Okay.
Ooh, I gotta get on the field quick though. I got 6 seconds. I might have to call a timeout. Save myself before it's 4th and 20.
Okay.
Come on. All right, Nico. Come on, Nico.
Hang on. What?
Come on, Nico.
What?
Nico.
This is not the defense that I want. Okay.
All right. Oh, that's picked.
What is going
over his
on?
head, buddy didn't even throw his hands up.
36 is cut.
36.
36 is going to be playing
Off the
FCS
team.
football right now. I'm actually going to talk
Not
to
even FCS.
I'm actually going to call my sources at Murray State to maybe get him offer him a half scholarship. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, just right over the head, right over the dome.
I
Buddy
mean-
didn't even try and smack it or
Dude,
nothing.
what are we talking about? Yeah, so Brian Thomas Jr. was the biggest thing to watch in Jaguars training, which it makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
right? Question for you. And like, I'm not sure how close you were when they got Calvin Ridley. Good. I mean, that's OP. That's always going to be there for you. I'm not sure how big you followed the whole Calvin Ridley stuff, but
In the sense of the trade, or just when he was
well,
a guy?
in the sense of the trade, but then also what he looked like in training camp. Because I remember going to Jaguars training camp and I was absolutely in awe. And I said one of two things are going to happen. He's either going to get
I didn't know what the
That's on you. He's either going to get hurt because the dude like threw himself at every single reception that I saw in training camp, and he's not the biggest dude, or he's going to absolutely tear it apart. And truth be told, the result was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, 100%.
But I remember like the hype that I had for him. Do you think there's more hype for Brian Thomas Jr. just because fumble? Oh, I thought he fumbled it. You think there's more hype for Brian Thomas Jr. of being that first-round pick, hopefully being that true number one receiver going forward? Or was there more hype for Calvin Ridley because we've seen what Calvin Ridley could do in the past, and you expected like you're going to get a resemblance of that?
I think more hype because you're thinking of what you've seen before and what you think you're about to get with him.
Okay. So you think more hype on Brian Thomas Jr.?
Oh, 100%. No, actually it would be more hype.
I don't know, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Just because like you're for sure what you're
here.
getting up front more. Oh, that's a good play though.
All right, fine. I'll take my 3.
I'll
take my 3.
Oh, you're going for 3 here?
Yeah, I'll take my 3.
I thought that could have been a targeting.
I'll extend my lead a little bit. Let's see if I can even get it. And there we go.
That could have been a targeting, I thought.
Money.
All right.
3 points.
10.
Ain't no targeting. Come on
10.
now.
But
no, I would say there was more hype around Calvin than there is around Brian Thomas. There's more skepticism maybe with him, but look, if he can come out first play and run the right route and make a connection, all of that's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong because we had to wait like a year or two, right?
Yeah.
Like when you got Calvin Ridley, okay, like, well, he said it, but then like we'll get him, and then.
I mean, the trade happened way before the season.
Well, of course. So there was almost like, man, yeah, we can't get him right now, but just wait till next year.
Yeah.
So there definitely was a little more of a wait and see thing, but also I think there's a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
On Calvin Ridley than Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, maybe coming back from being off for so long.
Because like Ridley was here. There he goes.
Yeah, no first down for you.
Right.
No first down.
That's
no
right.
first down.
That's all right. That's right. See, this is what Wisconsin does, man. We start
They just
take
pound
you
the
into
rock,
deep
man.
waters a little bit, and
Well, that's always been Wisconsin's identity. They had like what?
Yeah,
3 or
but-
4 running backs in the last 10, 15
no,
years
for sure,
that were
but
really good.
Yeah, but now with Fickle though, it's different, man. Because now,
yeah,
like,
he's a
I mean,
pass
dude,
first
we used to
kinda
have a
guy.
fullback and everything, and now, I mean, you got to get that first down.
He got the first down.
All right, we're good. We're good.
I was
We're
about
good.
to say.
We're good. We're good.
He got it. Give the man some credit here.
So I think getting back to the point though, I think that Ridley definitely had a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, with the hype that Thomas Jr. is really getting now, with coaches saying this guy's smart, like
Timeout? No, 2
2-minute warning. I kind of want to see what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to see how those smarts really correlate to the NFL game. And once again, he's not going to be expected to do so much right away. Give me that underneath. We'll take that. That's fine.
Yep. No.
He dropped it?
You ain't gonna take it.
He dropped that?
Yep.
Oof. Not sure about
Yeah.
that.
The windows for like if he makes the catch or if he drops it
Yeah.
are really, really narrow in this game.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Do you though?
What just
You threw behind him, I think.
did he get hit? See, I'm not watching the quarterback. All I'm seeing is
I was about
the.
to say we can do a replay.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I just okay.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Let's watch the play. Tyler Van Dyke.
You're good. All right.
Like that. Look. Uh-oh. All right, we're just going to be on the D-line for this time. Ooh, there's make a play.
There we go.
Come on.
There we go.
25.
Gotta go.
No.
Gotta take it. Gotta take it.
30. Good Lord.
You love to see it.
Bad angle.
You love
Bad
to see
angle
it.
30. Bad angle 30.
Tried to do a celebration. Didn't get it. That's fine.
Celebration. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Oh, there you go. It's just it's like a predictive timing kind of
I've never
deal
seen
with
that at the Badgers game. Okay. They got military dudes.
Yeah, maybe it's military
it could be
appreciation.
military appreciation. I mean, it is Camp Randall
Appreciation
after
week.
all.
All right. I don't even know who 23 is.
Any other storylines that you're watching for the training camp? I mean, to
Just
me
about
personally,
how corners shake out. I think
yeah,
that's
I
one of
mean,
the biggest
corners is a big one because corners, I think, is the most wide open one.
Yeah.
Right, where a lot of things can happen, and we don't even know like where these guys all fit yet. Like, what is Savage going to look like in this defense?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's kind of said he's going to be all over the place. Well, is that true? Is he playing safety? Is he playing nickel? Like, that'll be a good storyline. But for me personally, and you know, obviously I'm biased being on the defensive side of the ball and everything, much to the chagrin of the Wisconsin Badgers defense right now. What I'm excited for is seeing what Ryan Nielsen brings to the table.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm not saying like, I mean,
Let's go. Another first down. Just keep checking them down, man.
Man,
They call me Check Down Charlie sometimes.
check down Charlie. But no, I'm
do
excited
not.
to see what Ryan Nielsen can bring to the table.
Huh.
You know, because the biggest thing that I want to see in this training camp, like, yeah, their scheme's going to be the scheme, but I want to see a different attitude.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, like, not saying last year that they didn't have an attitude in training camp or anything, but I feel like there's some teams, there's some, you know, there's some teams, like, I think like the Steelers. I think of the Ravens, where I feel like you go watch their training camp, man, and it's like, it's balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Right? Especially on
100%,
defense. Like, because that's your identity. And-
what did I pick?
I love the way you're talking to me. What'd you pick? I like that.
Well, I was smashing a while ago, no huddle, and next thing I know, I got a pick play, and I'm like, what?
We got about a minute here.
Yeah.
A lot of room to make a mistake here.
Well, you can sit here and just run the clock out.
I mean, you can do that, whatever, man. I'm not sure how it's going to
Motion
make for
man.
viewership.
You know, give me that first down. And I was about
That's
to
a good
time
play,
that
though.
one.
That's a good play, though.
Let's see.
What we doing?
What do we got here?
Don't like how we have all our blitzes in our audibles.
That's all you got.
I know.
Blitz.
Holding.
Holding? What do you mean holding?
Holding at number 90. Holding at
There
number
we go.
90. Holding at number 90. That's fine. Hey,
I should say.
Hey, you know what happened? Go
What
ask
happened?
Go ask Patrick Mahomes. Left too much time on the clock for me. left too much time on the
37
clock.
seconds, we'll
you
see.
left too much time on
We'll
the clock
see.
for me.
I think you get the ball back after half.
Yeah, let's go.
No,
Get a-
I think I get it. I think I get it. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll take a break at halftime, by the way.
Yeah.
though.
Oh, you better hope that you get the ball at the end of the half, because I'm about to pull this Bill Belichick double dip. You know what I'm saying? About to
Double
get a field
dip?
Yeah, the double dip. So Bill Belichick was famous for that.
I feel like I
where-
remember this now.
Yeah, Bill Belichick always, he would score at the end of halftime, then get the ball back. He'd always defer.
Yeah.
But by the way, can we talk about how my freshman year, JV, first high school game ever, obviously team JV captain, Nick, don't want to flex or anything, but, team JV captain. And I was in the coin toss. And you know how you get the choice to defer, to kick or receive?
Yeah.
Well, I know that we wanted to go on defense first. And what did I do? Classic mix-up.
Drop that one.
Okay,
buddy.
drop that one. Don't like that. Classic mix-up. Ended up saying, we'll kick
Oh.
instead of defer. And like, dude, it's JV. You think they can like help me out and say, actually, you might want to defer here. The ref goes, okay, that was it. So I go back and so then we kick off because our coach didn't even know yet. And then, I had X open too, and I beat over the top.
Yeah, I tracked that one pretty
Yeah.
bad. I'm going to stay with what I had. I'm going to back up the defense. It's
I don't know what
deep here.
this means. Okay.
All right, clock's running, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Got timeouts. Oh, uh-oh.
Got to get that. How do you call
There we
timeout?
go. Yeah.
I figured that
Gotta
out
say
pretty quick.
It's the two squares button.
I figured that out pretty quick. So
Just snap something until it calls.
just really figured that out really quick. So anyway, we kick off. We go to halftime. I think we're up by like 7 or something. We come out the second half, and the ref goes, "Oh no, the other team gets the ball again." I'm like,
uh-oh. Oh, you didn't read the right guy.
"Oh,
B was wide open. I was on the wrong guy and pulled him off. You had a receiver that had nobody on him.
I mean, is the field goal kind of out of the question here?" feel like
56
it
is
is.
hard. It's going to be a fast.
Yeah, and I can't even do that. So forget the coach's suggestion. We're going to the gun, and I'll see you there.
But back to freshman year,
Yeah. So anyways,
JV.
So they get the ball back, and my coach is like, "No, that's not right." And then the ref goes, "Well, actually, he called that he wanted. Give me that. Please give me that."
oh,
Good play.
17 off the team.
And then the coach, my coach is just like, "Why aren't we receiving?" And then they told him I said kick, and obviously I got an earful. But also, ref, help me out a little bit, because I feel like there's been plenty of times, whether it's collegiate or even in the pros, where they're like, "You don't want to kick, you want to defer."
Yeah.
Didn't get that at the JV level of Wisconsin football. WIAA, do better. All right.
Here, we'll skip past this and we'll take us a break right
So
here.
I'm kicking. Oh, it's taking another break?
Yeah.
All right, we're taking another
Which
break.
one was the best? So you guys.
Oh, hang on, Kim. You're kind of breaking out a little
I
bit.
don't know what we had going on there.
I know we had
There's something in the
maybe it's getting hacked from Microsoft. That seems to be going around lately, according to social media. But we'll be back here on the Brent and Austen Show, featuring the Nick in the Daytime,
The human enigma.
the human
As
enigma.
I've also been nicknamed.
That's what you earn. You didn't nickname. You got to earn that. NCAA football 2025 Invitational when we get back.
Cool.
It's a new logo, new branding. With Bold City Heating and Air, it's an old school approach. One of the few locally owned and operated air conditioning businesses left in Jacksonville. It's hot, Florida in the summer. You can't do much to avoid it, but you can keep cool with Bold City Heating and Air. It's every customer counts kind of service, from when these trucks have pulled up to my home over the last couple of years and when they pull into your driveway as well. From communication to pricing to the actual service, everyone at Bold City Heating and Air cares about you. You know who is coming to your house. You know they will be well trained, and they will respect your home. Air conditioning convenience at boldcityac.com. Stay cool while it gets hot. Bold City Heating and Air can help. Don't get caught sweating all summer. boldcityac.com, and they have financing to help. New systems starting at $110 a month and $50 off any repairs. Stay safe, stay comfortable with Bold City Heating and Air at boldcityac.com. Homegrown in your hometown.
Building off a summer of terrific action at Southern Oaks Stadium, the Jacksonville Armada are looking forward to the future and the return of pro soccer in Northeast Florida. Season ticket reservations for MLS Next Pro are underway, and for just $100, you can lock in some great benefits when it comes to supporting the boys in blue. Those who make a reservation will have first selection options in the new Armada Stadium out east, near Jacksonville's downtown sporting complex, as well as access to supporter VIP events like stadium tours, open training sessions, and future meet and greets with players and coaches. You can make your season ticket reservations at jacksonvillearmada.com/ticket, and while you're there, read the very latest on the Armada men's and women's teams in action this summer. Show your commitment to the fleet with an MLS Next Pro season ticket reservation at jacksonvillearmada.com/ticket.
In Northeast Florida, we love hanging out on the back patio, maybe grilling out lunch or dinner with the family, enjoying the good weather, or maybe enjoying the big game on the TV. Or maybe your favorite team in town, the Action Sports Jags team. This is great, except for when it's really hot or the bugs start coming out. But what if you didn't have to worry about that? Titan Outdoor Solutions will make your outdoor area a comfortable spot any time of the day, any time of the year. This makes too much sense. Titan Outdoor Solutions can give your home an upgrade. Customized pergolas, awnings, controlled shade, even retractable screens. The solution to beating the heat and the bugs and getting more use out of your home is Titan Outdoor Solutions. And this can even help prevent storm damage at your home. Living in Florida and living in your home is already good. Now make it great. Quality products, custom work, locally owned and operated. Visit TitanShuttersAndScreens.com or call 904-484-7580.
I was tempted.
It's more than just food. It's a tradition, a heritage. It's about my family and the smiles on their faces. It's about the flavor, the meat, the love, the community. Our community. Barbecue is who we are, and it's what we do.
Thank you for making Action News Jax the best in Jax and Folio's Best of Jax 2023. Best TV station, Best TV newscast, Best TV morning show. Chandler Morgan voted Best TV anchor. The Chief, Mike Burrish, voted Best meteorologist. And Brent Martineau voted Best TV sports anchor. And while you're on the go, Best news website and Best local blog, The Burrish Blog. Thank you for making Action News Jax local coverage you can count on.
It's the place we party in football season with Jaguars All Access. Welcome to Spring Sports Brewery, everybody. Say hello to our guest tonight. That is Trevor Lawrence. You can bring your party or event to Spring Sports Brewery in Springfield any day and any time. Rehearsal dinners, corporate events, birthdays. Here at Strings, you can enjoy the inside area and the outside area. Good for any weather, good for any occasion. Watch the games, play the games, shoot some hoops. Beer? Yeah, they have that. Plenty of choices. And sure, this is a brewery, but Strings is also a restaurant, and the food is fantastic. A full menu made from scratch meals. And if you need String Sports Brewery to help with a party at your place, they cater too. Family, beer, food, sports. Spring Sports Brewery in Springfield.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back to Brent and Austen and the Nick NCAA Football 25. Is that the official title? NCAA Football 25?
Yeah.
Okay, NCAA Football 25 Invitational. Wisconsin Badgers down by 10. 31 points scored in the first half at Camp Randall. Unheard of.
It's 52 combined,
like,
31 by the...
I mean, what is this, the Big 12? You're supposed to be playing in Big 10 country. You ain't giving up 31 points in the half. You got to be joking me. But no, lo and behold, here we are. And we're resuming, and I'm kicking back off. All right.
I get the ball.
Crowd going a little mild here in Camp Randall. The buzz starting to wear off a little bit.
Start filing out one by one.
So probably my best Camp Randall story that I have. So, I mean, I know you've never been there, but you can imagine. Like, it's Wisconsin. Like, people like to drink in Wisconsin. Yeah. You know, simple as that. And I think, you know, I forgot one of those Barstool or something, but they named Wisconsin like one of the drunkest universities in the country.
Yeah,
which
that sounds like a Barstool thing.
Goes hand in hand. But one of my best stories ever. So my senior year at high school, I was getting recruited by the Badgers, and it was my dream to play for the Wisconsin. It's my dream for my defense to number one make a tackle, but it was my dream for to go play for the Badgers, because in Wisconsin that's all you have. Yeah. Like there's no D2 schools, there's no one D1 AA's, and it's the only D1 school for football in the state. So like, it's Wisconsin. Let's play. It's Wisconsin or nothing.
Yeah.
So it was my dream. So I went to every one of Wisconsin's home games as I was getting recruited, and not gonna lie, like the chances of going there were kind of slim. But I'm like, hang on. Jeez.
Buddy went out the sideline.
Putting people on skates. He's getting cut. It's all good.
Gone.
He's done. He's going FCS for sure. We're going to see you at, I don't know, give me a Sam Houston State or something like that.
Well, Sam Houston State's not even FCS no more.
Where are they at now?
They're D1.
They're D1.
They're in the game.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So it was Wisconsin, Iowa. And it was...
I don't like what I had there. Wisconsin, Iowa.
Wisconsin, Iowa. Big game, Iowa. You know, like, I mean, Iowa's always decent.
Everybody in that game is cornbread fed.
Everybody's cornbread fed. And so they put us in the student section, right? Because you want to get the whole college game day experience, right? I mean, for all the recruits and everything. And game didn't even start yet. One of the students in the student section, she was a female. I assume she was 21, but would have had me fooled if we're being for real here. But proceeded to turn around, and I'm like, I kind of wave like hi, and puked all over, like in like the row that I was sitting in, and I'm like, hey, you know, not cool.
Goodwill's Nico,
and my God, I'm getting blown out now. And the recruiting host goes, getting that true Badger experience, huh? And I go, dude, she just threw up all over, like, by me. Like, she got some of my shoe and everything. And the recruiter was just laughing, like, yeah, that's the Badger experience.
True Badger
like,
experience.
Sweet, can't wait to come here. And I'm sure my mom was like, yeah, I mean, unless you get a full ride, you're not coming to this universe.
Yeah.
Anyways, like,
Mom's like, no.
It was my dream, man, and it was Barry Alvarez was coaching, and then he left my senior year, and then it was Brett Bielema, and Bielema just wasn't a fan of me for whatever reason. So like, he
was an oddball as a coach.
He's still an oddball.
Where is he? He's at
Illinois now. Yeah, so he was at Wisconsin, had moderate success. Was the guy that brought Russell Wilson in for his like senior year. So had some success there. I think they won the Rose Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. And then, wow, put him in concussion protocol immediately. That was a rough hit. But then he like took his ball and he went to Arkansas.
Yeah,
and didn't do anything in Arkansas.
He had a couple of okay years.
I mean,
he had like the Allen brothers at quarterback, a couple of really good running backs. He had a couple years, but Arkansas is not like a brand that's going to sustain something like that in the SEC. Oof. Oh, Keenan. Oh, it's not Keenan Pili. I don't even know who 52 is.
So goes from Arkansas and then ends up going to Illinois after that. So he's at Illinois now.
I feel like he had to stop somewhere in between. I think he had like a coordinator job.
Oh, maybe I'll say Alabama. I don't know. I mean,
well, that's where everybody gets their career rehabbed,
right? I mean,
hey, look, man, it's number one overall pick, James Pierce Jr.
I'm gonna need Van Dyke to take the safety off and pull the trigger a little bit faster, please.
It's not even the safety.
No, I'm taking the safety off of a gun. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ever been hunting in Tennessee? Nick in the daytime.
Everyone's
You ever used a gun
been
before?
a while.
12 gauge, 20.
Dominic Bailey? Yeah, I don't think it's Dominic Bailey, but it's a Bailey of some sort.
I keep giving you that play, don't I?
This man has no hands.
No,
hands
not at all.
Absolutely
I have
no
to go
hands.
for this, right? Yeah. Gotta go.
I mean, you don't have to. You
No,
can punt it. You can
I
play
got it.
defense.
I
You
gotta
know
go.
defense better than I do, buddy.
I thought I did. They got this play in the game.
What, PA Will?
I ain't gonna say. I mean, you'll see.
You know what? Cool. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go nickel. We're gonna blitz.
Okay.
Can you beat the blitz?
I'm gonna tell you right now. This play won me a lot of games back in the day. Now I'm not sure if it's the same. Not the same. I don't like that.
I think you threw it a little early. I think that heat got to you.
No,
I think the heat got to you.
The heat definitely got to
you
me.
threw it a little fast.
Without a doubt. I got to make a play here. I got to do something.
I'm going to call my shot here.
So,
see, squirrel. Squirrel.
So
it might
I know,
not even be squirrel. It may, yeah, it's probably going to be squirrel.
So I know sometimes we have like the random,
yeah, we're not going squirrel. Oh, if I don't want squirrel, it's a touchdown.
You guys are picking the C5 apart now. That guy's also 7 feet tall. Like that's a big receiver you got there. That was ridiculous.
Who was that? I'm trying to think. It was probably
that was like
Stays.
Shaq trying to play.
You know what? Oh, what did I pick? I don't even know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens here. Because I don't even know. All right, motion man. Who is this? No clue. 82.
We're man.
Ethan
so
Davis.
that should give you a look.
Whoop. All right, we're gonna run out. We're gonna play.
How do you
why?
So one of the hardest things I'm trying to do this show is not swear, because there's been a couple of times where I want to drop so much language that I feel like we could, because we're not whatever, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to remain professional, but it's really hard to stay professional when you surrender 45 points at Camp Randall. I'm just saying.
And it's not even the fourth quarter.
It's not pretty.
To be fair, Nick has had practice.
Oh, I know. Nick's had practice. Hey, haven't played since 2009, Kim. So it's been a little bit for your boy Austin over here,
Yeah.
but
he's holding his own.
We're just gonna go down swinging, I guess.
Couple bad plays here. It's not his fault.
But I know sometimes on the show it's a lot more than sports. I mean, it's video game.
Oh,
Almost left out an F-bomb. Not gonna lie.
I had to hit the mic button.
Hit the mic button. Hit the dump button, which we don't have in this room.
Do I need to keep my hand on mute for you?
No, please keep the hand on mute just in case. Like, Kim, watch my part of the video. When you see like the eyebrows start to flare up a little bit more and I start to posture up, just know there's gonna be an F-bomb coming out of nowhere. Thank God you guys can't catch, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's what they're playing DB, right? They can't catch.
Pretty much. But anyway, so as I was saying, sometimes we have like random topics on the show, and I came across one a few days ago in terms of regarding the AC. Kim,
air conditioning?
Feel free to chime in here as well. I mean, throw it to Watt. So there's like a hitch delay here. Okay.
Well, you got to set your feet. He's got a long.
Don't gotta set anything.
Throw.
Patrick Mahomes, that let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, Patrick Mahomes is not of this earth.
Well, yeah, and Tyler Van Dyke is definitely of this earth. Oh, dude, we're just our offensive line. I'm going for it again.
What am I? I'm not even blitzing. I'm just getting pressure.
Yeah, we can't block for anything right now. Horrible punt. Nice. Maybe it's gonna hit a player and
we're just gonna take it.
How do you get power on the punt?
I think honestly, it's with the thing. It's in the center. It goes like weak and inaccurate to strong and where you want it to go.
Take your word for it.
So like you would point with the left stick if you want a coffin corner to like the 1 yard line. Left stick, point it towards that way.
Okay.
And then you try to get it in the center.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for that. But anyways, if you have the AC and it's hot in the building that you're in,
flag on who?
Delay game,
probably.
And you tell someone to turn up the AC, to turn up the air. Are you taking the thermostat and making it hotter or colder?
Colder.
To turn up the air, right?
Yeah.
Nick in the daytime, gonna take me off. Here we go. Because I see you with your mental gymnastics. Because this is what me and my friend got into.
Now, I'm gonna say you're telling me to turn it up as far as like
the temperature.
Yes.
No.
But then you would say temperature.
Thank you, Kim.
Okay, but so also at the same time for me, and sure, turn the AC up. Yeah, you're right. It's probably that. Because at the same time, it would be turn the heat up, which is turn the heat warmer, turn it to like 70 to 72 or whatever.
Where me and my friend got in this discrepancy is that I told him to turn up the air. to turn up the AC because I was sweating in his house. Not more than 10 minutes later, I'm like, hey, man, I'm sweat. It's a sauna in here now.
Yeah.
Like, did you turn up the air? And he goes, yeah, I turned up the air. You said you wanted it hotter. I go, come again? I said turn up the AC, as in I want it cooler. So I was very curious to see, like, if I'm in the minority here, if that's actually get them, or if that's actually a thing.
Kidding me?
So you think when you say turn up the air, you think make it hotter?
Now that I'm thinking about it, no. I get where it's like if you turn up the air, you turn the air actually down. It's an inverse kind of thing.
Kim Possible,
You give
I
it
am
more
correct
power.
here.
You give the AC more power.
Exactly.
Oh,
Pump the gas
what
a
did I
little
do?
more.
What did I do? Uh-oh. Get away from me.
Fumble. Do something. All right.
All right, I'll take 4th and 18. We're going to punt.
Oh, he's punting.
4th and 18.
Come on, he's punting.
What am I in? I'm inside the 50, right? Yeah, see, here's what you kind of do. And
you going coffin corner?
I'm going to try. It's probably going to knock it
You
out
going
short. Yeah, that was bad. That wasn't what I wanted. Yikes.
That's on State Street. That's on State Street, Wisconsin. That just hit the Capitol
I
building.
just punted that one over to the
That
bar.
hit the Capitol building.
So, some frat guy's like, whoa, where'd this come from? He's thinking, wait a minute. He's like, I've had one too many to drink.
Yeah.
Time to go home.
How's the tailgating experience in Tennessee?
Now, I haven't actually been for a tailgate. The last time I went was 19, so I'd have it had been like 3 weeks before I turned 21. There we go.
So I don't like the delay of this. Like, you need like a good 3 seconds to actually throw the football.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I don't. All right.
But, I mean, it's like pick the receiver. Like,
Yeah.
we find them. It is tricky.
So when Tyler Van Dyke's got a giant snowflake, this isn't like a political thing, right? Like, he's actually ice cold right now? Is that what we're talking
it
about?
might be what that is.
Okay. I didn't know if we're going to political affiliation here.
All right. Maybe this defensive line, man. Maybe I ought to get excited about it.
I guess so, because I always thought Wisconsin's line was pretty good, but not so much. I don't know. What do you? I can't even tell what you're controlling. Are you controlling the linebackers? You going safety?
Oh, linebackers. Tellender is a safety, and so is like Kenan Peely.
Yeah.
Like I'm on Peely right now, or Pilly. I have no clue how to exactly say this guy's name. Be across the field. Oh,
man, good thing you guys can't catch, right?
Seriously.
All right, we're punting again. I can't. It's 4th and 32. All right, I know we're down, but come on. Let's keep with. Okay, so I'm hit in the middle. Oh, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Hey.
You learned something I didn't know.
You could have told me that though, right? Like it mattered. Outpunted his whole damn. Oh, sorry, I just broke the.
No, you didn't. Did the battery pop out of it?
No,
it's fine.
You're fine.
You knocked the little football off, though.
Well, that's the first controller throw of the game. There'll be a couple more because we're only in the third quarter. I mean, here I am all excited about a nice punt, and what did you do? Outkick his damn coverage. The Brian Anger effect, if you will. Oh, man, that hurts. That's
I mean, I got a lucky cut.
I love how if they're going to show the jump around or not, it's going to be the stand around because we're getting blown up by so much. Like, the crowd probably left. It's going to be a bunch of just fraternity guys just standing there like, we'll jump later. Like, it ain't worth it right now. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see the crowd still. Okay, I see a lot of Tennessee fans to the left here now. I feel like you guys are taking over. Are you guys moving down seats? Because I didn't see the Tennessee crowd.
Well, there's always a student section and all.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys weren't there before.
No, it's been there.
How do you get like the bouncers to check out the tickets in the game? Do you do that?
You want to kick all the fans out?
You guys are breaking the rules.
Yeah, right.
This is Camp Randall. This isn't some Tennessee. This isn't some Tennessee backwoods stadium. This is tradition. This is prestige. You guys are breaking the rules.
What do y'all got, like 35,000 in this place?
Oh, you know we're bringing like at least 70, 80,000.
Yeah, it's actually a bigger stadium. I'll give them that.
Yeah, it is.
What do we think?
We had our state football games there too as well. Obviously, I never. Thank God. I mean, I think the game's kind of like helping me out now by not allowing you to catch footballs. Because it's
like, dude,
because it's
throw it to
such
somebody else.
Well, it's such a it's such a blowout right now. Yeah, man, I think going for you just got burnt. Oh, I had the halfback too. I was watching you the entire time. I gotta stop drifting to my right, I guess.
That's kind of the thing. Like, you can stay more in the pocket and just read it and throw fast because he's playing a 3-step drop. Just go.
Yeah.
You don't have to like do the scroll, keep dropping back because after a while, when you drop back in these games, the way they're built and coded, The more you drop back, the weaker your offensive line becomes, and the more they're susceptible to give up.
Now I know how Trevor Lawrence felt last year sometimes, especially against Cincinnati. Like, this is ridiculous. Should I change, like, the tempo? I don't know. What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm going for it because I kind of got it, I feel like. Yeah, 4th and 10.
A little bit. It's
manageable.
4th and manageable.
Not going play action, they'll tell you that much. All right. Who we got here?
We'll go coach suggestion. We'll little over 3 here.
Are you going to training camp this year at all, Nick, in the daytime?
I might.
Okay.
I didn't go last year or the year before, but I'm actually going on here.
B is wide open, can't get it to him.
Yeah, because I was on him and I kind of goofed.
On him like white on rice. Unbelievable. What my coach used to always say back in the day.
Yeah.
Did you play any sports growing up?
No.
Not nothing?
I played like 1 year of organized, semi-organized football in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Learned real fast I wasn't going to go anywhere with it. Said, no.
I feel like you could be like a good were you an announcer for anything?
No.
I feel like you could have had the announcing gig down. Little play by. Yeah, I mean, just take your. That was a good hit. I'll take that hit though.
Don't try to kill him, man.
I'll take that hit though.
That hit was good. No, I never commented on anything. I just like wound up my junior year doing high school football stuff.
Okay.
It was all like press box mainly. It wasn't anything like super impressive. But yeah, no, I haven't commented on anything.
Have you been
a commentator for anything?
I got you. Do you have aspirations to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, get burnt. There you go. Sweet. No, it's getting
maybe.
ugly.
I think it would be fun. It would probably be like primarily football stuff. But.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think? I mean, in terms of commentary, hardest. I think hockey because just the name's number one. It's so fast.
Yeah.
Like that's like a legit skill set to have.
Yeah.
As being like a hockey commentator, like a play-by-play guy.
Yeah.
Baseball might be the easiest, but it's all about kind of like filling that dead space, which can be hard as well.
Yeah. Because there can be stretches where like nothing happens.
Yep. Are we gotta take a break here pretty soon, or are we still good
you're
right
good,
now?
You're good.
All right,
That's why I love John Kruk commentating on the Phillies because he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, John Kruk's the man.
Hilarious.
I mean, you're talking about being a Brewers fan like I am. You have Bob Uecker, who if you see the movie Major League, he was the announcer in there, and like Bob Uecker is essentially like the soundtrack of my summer as a youth, and like he still does it. He does it like every once in a while now, because he's getting up there in age. But yeah, I mean it's wild how I feel like with baseball announcers, like the good ones, you can kind of tell them apart and everything, and like that they do set the scene a little bit. Like football, like yeah, you got your good guys and everything, but I feel like it's so much more with baseball because you got to fill that dead air, you got to tell the stories, you got to set the scene a little bit, and it's still America's pastime at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you don't got a baseball team, do you? Oh no, you said
Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays, which condolences. I mean,
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no, I'd agree with it. It's kind of my one complaint as a Tennessee fan. Is that commentary is just not very good.
Yeah.
Especially for football. That's what I primarily listen to. Cannot stand to listen to it on the radio. The guy, all the respect for him, great dude, Tennessee Hall of Fame for like broadcast. Snooze fest. John Ward was great from what I like listened to when he was because he stopped in '98 after the national championship.
Yep.
But he's just a snooze. But Eli Gold for Alabama, who's now like I think in retirement.
Okay.
I could listen to that guy all day long. He's fantastic. But yeah.
So you got a whole okay. R2 to get a little speed boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
RT. Well, R2.
Yeah. Well, yeah. R2 for me. Yeah. Okay.
You said right.
No. Yeah, but I forgot for the quarterback as well because
Oh,
I was. Yeah. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. You've been following any of the NBA summer league?
Me? A little bit because
Bronny James had himself a game. In case you didn't know.
Whatever.
Are you a big believer in Bronny or not?
Me? No.
Get some.
Bronny's in the league because of his dad. The kid, what did he average? Like 2 points at USC?
I think he was like around 4. I think it was 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't average a whole lot. I mean, how often? Sure, he went, second round, third round?
Second
He didn't
round.
go high, so at least that.
Well, no, it's the second round, and obviously it is a play to keep LeBron James. But, like, dude had a good – I mean, I get it's a summer league, so you can't really put much stake into it. But do you think when it's all said and done, and, like, LeBron James is well and off retired and everything, doing his other 25 ventures that I'm sure he'll have, because dude's everywhere, and more power to him, man. Use your name, use your brand.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see Bronny James – I'm not saying take after his dad because that's next to near impossible. But could he make a name for himself? Or is it just like, you're here because your dad, when that's done?
It's going to be that he has to like prove that it's not just because of his dad.
Of course. Which
he'll
is
never
pressure.
outlive the name. I mean, that's kind of, I think, why his name is Bronny and not LeBron James Jr. or whatever. I feel like I've heard a story about that.
Yeah.
It's like he's got to kind of outlive the name, but he's got to also cut his own path if he can do that. It's like the Mannings in the NFL. Like, they both outlived Archie or outdid Archie by, like, winning just anything.
Yeah.
Because Archie never won in New Orleans. So it's kind of the same thing. He's got to cut his own path. But I think he'll have an okay career. I don't think he'll have
you don't
great
see like
career
being
by
kind of like a bona
stretch.
fide starter or anything. It's going to be okay.
I've kind of paid a little bit of attention to it. Like last night, I sent my buddy a ESPN post.
Mm-hmm.
Bronny hits like a step back three, and I'm like, why is this post? Like, it's not contested or anything. Why is this a post?
Yeah.
I mean, it's because it's Bronny. It gets likes. It gets views. And I get that. He's a spectacle because his dad's a big thing. He's a big thing now.
And
it's all fine and dandy.
No, for sure. But this is, and I get why they drafted him because it is a cool thing to say that if you're LeBron James, you get to play with your son.
Yeah.
Like, make no mistake about it. And maybe, like, you keep LeBron James, you keep ticket sales, but, like, how confident are you with LeBron winning another championship right now? Like, you had essentially Anthony Davis, you had LeBron, and then I think you had Randall. Yeah, you had Randall. It's like you didn't come close.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at some point, if you're the Lakers, it has to stop being about selling tickets and getting back to the traditions of winning a championship. And I question right now if that's what they're all about. Now, when you tie up so much money to Anthony Davis and LeBron took the pay cut now, I mean,
yeah.
When I say take the pay cut, like, it is what it is. I just don't think like they have the construction of a roster that's going to be successful.
That's fair. Who's the all right? Who are their starting five? So Bron, AD.
I don't even know who it is.
Who else we got here?
They're probably they got the draft pick who's actually doing really well. The gift your dude, yeah. So do you think he'll? Because I mean he's having a hell of a summer league right now.
I joked after he was drafted. I said the Lakers just took the greatest player ever, which is a joke. Obviously, I was just giving one of our guys that's a Lakers fan a hard time.
Yeah.
I mean, can Connect help elevate them? Sure, I think so. And then there's who's the other guy, the other white guy on their team that was really good last year at points?
Yeah, I know. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
I think you pair the two of those, AD, Bron, and like whoever else.
Yeah.
I think it's a good starting five that could get them somewhere.
Okay.
Bronny's on the bench, maybe if he proves that he can get.
Yeah,
to
I mean
to that
he's got to
level.
get, and that's the thing too. Do you think he makes the roster? Like that's just gonna happen. I should start doing a lot more running back receiving plays here.
Yeah, I kind
seen.
of leave them out underneath sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't help it. But we'll see. We'll see. About
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fullback sighting.
A fullback sighting. All right.
Oh yeah, take it in, Van Dyke. There we go. Celebrate.
He runs like an 85-year-old. he kind of hobbles.
He runs like his uncle Dick Van Dyke. You know Dick Van Dyke? Probably not.
Is that his actual uncle?
No.
Oh, that's what I was say.
No, absolutely not.
That I would have never
honestly,
known.
it might be, and I just spaced on that, but I doubt it.
It'd be kind of funny, honestly.
I mean, I feel like I think there's like a lot of Van Dykes out there. It's kind of like the last name Smith. It's Wisconsin, man.
Well, like Smith's the most common name I think, like in the entire world.
For sure. That's why I'm trying to get some more lanes in the mix. I didn't do the power thing. We're all good though.
Yeah, it's fine. He's like 5 yards away.
Look at Bucky's getting behaved. Wisconsin, we can't hear you. We're down by 20. We're down by a little bit.
It's only 31.
We're down
now.
by 31. Get up, Badger fans. The Wisconsin faithful still staying strong, though, except for the people to the left. With those, I'm telling you, those Tennessee fans are moving closer. I don't like it.
They're getting down. They're
Throw
like,
them
all right,
out.
get closer.
Bounce them out.
All right, 23. Let's see what we can do. Here. No,
we're
not
all
7.
good.
But no, yeah. I mean, I think the Lakers have 4 of a good starting 5.
Yeah.
To make a run. Sure, Bron's old, but he's still playing at a decent level.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not super worried about LeBron. They just want me to run the clock out on you. Yeah.
No, you gotta go for the throat here. Throw some interceptions.
I was like, I'm just saying, coach is like,
throw some interceptions to me.
Let's burn the clock out. We
Throw
got a
some
31-point
interceptions
lead. Let's just walk home. See, I'm not of the Nick Sabans where I'm going to be nice. Oh, man. Oops.
There we go.
I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm not going to be up 28 points and pull the starters. No, the starters are in. We're going to go from 28 to 56.
This could be a statement game. This is going to be Georgia, Florida State.
Yeah, you ain't even get. 63-3. I'm not going to let up off the gas. I dealt with Butch Jones long enough. Yeah, that Oklahoma game in 14 had it won, took the foot off the gas and lost it.
If you're Norvell at Florida State, and that game went like it did, and obviously a lot of things were in play there in terms of give him all the time of the day to throw. By the way, too, that's great. I mean, you can't really use that as like motive. I mean, I guess you can, but like nobody was playing for Florida State.
I don't think it's a game. Yeah, I don't think it's a game that Norvell's going to be like.
And Georgia was obviously pissed off they didn't make the playoffs, so they want to make a statement, you know?
Yeah, and I think that kind of reflects the character of Kirby a little bit. In some senses. He's going to fumble this at some point when I do one of these jukes.
Oh, I know. I'm waiting for it for sure. But I mean, you say it reflects character of trying to run up the score?
Yeah, and it's like cool. Maybe you want the players to do it so where they can just let out the anger from not making the thing.
I mean, that's all that it was.
And that's fair. Like I get, like you need to exercise demons sometimes.
Yeah. But like for instance, like obviously the Jaguars and how it ended in Tennessee, like that's going to be talked about a lot. I feel like in training camp.
Yeah, 100%.
But like I'm not sure. And granted, like it's different with college football because of turnover and everything. Like players coming in and out. Yeah. But like, I'm not sure. Like okay, well, yeah, we got our butts kicked, but keep in mind, like nobody played for us really.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if you use that for motivation or not. I mean. When you get beat like that, there's got to be some kind of motivation behind it.
But yeah, like you said, most everybody had sat the game out. I don't think Norvell's going to look at it and be like, wow, we got whooped. I think he's like, most of my team was out. I'm not really going to stress this game. I don't think it's a fair representation
Get him
of what
next
I
year,
had.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because how many – okay. We'll take one after this play here.
We're going to take a break after this touchdown here.
If you get one, I'm going to be shocked.
Oh, no.
See, hey, the offensive line.
So, our offensive line, we're
going
to have a lot to address after this game going into next week because I'm sure we're going to Big Ten play next. And this offensive line just, it ain't cutting the mustard.
Nope.
Let's go ahead and take a break real quick. Let's go ahead and regroup here as a bad offensive line. I don't like what I'm seeing here. There's going to be some plays being made. There's going to be some cuts being made for sure. Expect to see a brand new Badgers roster on that offensive line when we come back here on the Nick in the Daytime NCAA Football 25 Invitational.
New to town or always been in town, everyone is always looking for a good pizza place. Our place is Donato's Pizza. We love it and still do love it. When I tell my family I'm coming to Donato's, they say, wait a minute, you got to order some for us. So this is not all for me. Let me tell you what the Martinos get when we put an order in. Well, pepperoni pizza. We usually get more than one of these. And then there's the works, a little bit of everything. And then this is the pizza that can be polarizing for some out there. I don't know why. Hawaiian pizza. Some love it, some don't. At Donato's, you're going to love it, especially with that cinnamon sprinkled on top. Try the pizza my family likes or try your favorite. Right now, you can use the code Brent20 and get 20% off your order. Every viewer and listener is important to us. And at Donato's Pizza, every piece is important. From fresh ingredients to the dedicated team members and you, the valued customer. Donato's Pizza, where every piece comes together for a winning combination. Jack's Beach and Mandarin locations. Donato's Pizza, every piece is important.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From 1954 to 2024, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. That commitment includes a partnership with the Action Sports Jax 24/7 team as the presenting sponsor of all Armada men's and women's broadcasts this summer. Action Sports Jax and Alive Credit Union, a partnership that just makes sense when it comes to covering Northeast Florida. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of our first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery. And download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7. And it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
What started out as better people, better projects just keeps getting, well, better. That's Better Exterior Solutions, ready to help you create a better outdoor experience. Check this out. Motorized pergolas are the latest in technology to transform your outdoor space. Beautiful day? Let the sun shine through. Summer rainstorm? These pergola systems close automatically to keep the weather out. From residential to commercial uses, Better Exterior Solutions has products customized to meet virtually any existing architectural structure. With retractable awnings, screens, and hurricane shutters too, if you want unparalleled quality and expertise, you need Better Exterior Solutions. Get a free estimate by visiting betterexteriors.com or calling 904-902-4999. Better Exterior Solutions. Experience better.
We all have our favorite spots in town to eat, drink, and have a good time. And once in a while, we try a new spot. This new spot will soon become your favorite spot. It's 1937 Spirits and Eatery in San Marco. Where else can you get unicorn fish? It was really good. They have local fresh seafood. Try a terrific burger or a Jack's Hot Chicken sandwich. The ambiance is perfect for any occasion. The idea here is to have fun, have a good time. Whether you're chilling out on the couches, cozying up to the bar, having lunch or dinner, it's a throwback experience. 1937, when going out to dinner was like going to a party. They even have a photo booth. Who doesn't like a good photo booth? We recently brought the entire team out to try it, and everyone said, I'm bringing my significant other here to try it as well. The new spot becomes your favorite spot. Make 1937 Spirits and Eatery in San Marco your new favorite spot.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back.
Isn't the running theme on this show that math's bad?
On a Friday. Excuse me?
Isn't the running theme on the show that bad math?
Oh, yeah. Horrible math. Yeah, the worst math you're going to find in Jacksonville is only on the Brent and Austen Show. Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, joined by Nick in the daytime and his Tennessee Glory. Now joined also, we got Casey Kurtz in the studio on standby, I think going to come in and play the winner. Let's go to the score real quick. Explain that one to me, Nick, in the daytime. In an NCAA football first, I scored 1 point somehow.
Well, who in the room did they contact to do the math for the game?
Talk to me.
It wasn't me.
Nick, explain
because they
yourself.
wouldn't even get the 1 point if it was me.
This is your watch, man. Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't explain it.
All right, maybe it's – so what's the score actually? I mean, I'm not down by that much.
It's like it recorded the PAT, but not the touchdown,
right
so
now.
I think it's 28-58.
Might be like 50-58. I don't know. We'll see.
50-58, we'll say. All right.
All right.
Maybe, what, you got the ball here, do I? You got the ball, you're going to make it 58-58?
2nd and 10, yeah. Let's go ahead and do what we do here.
I think I'm going to bring a little pressure here.
We got Casey Kurtz in studio taking the winner. Casey, have you established what team you're going to take yet?
No.
Oh, man. Who am I?
Don't take the Badgers.
I would
Get that
never
out of
take
here,
the
buddy.
Badgers.
Yeah.
There's no scenario where I would pick the Badgers. So we're all good.
They do a great job of hyping you up. Oh yeah, defense is good, offense is okay. Playing at Camp Randall, got the stadium in your bet. Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude, what happened?
I mean,
I expected it to be close.
Hey, did you know what happened? I haven't played this game since college. That's what happened.
Well, none of us have. I don't know if that's a fair excuse.
Oh, look at that little.
This dude over here has been for the past week.
Okay, that's
paying the extra charge.
That's fair.
I've been playing Dynasty. I've been playing people.
Yeah, at least you know the controls. Yeah, you're still playing.
I've been playing Madden the last 10 years. I didn't play this game at all.
You still know what the turbo button is.
They didn't tell you the boost, huh?
I'm not gonna lie.
I did tell him the boost. He forgot about it.
Bro said I'm gonna tell him half the controls. It'll be fine.
I stopped playing Madden in 2010 when I was in the game.
I was about to
and
say.
I was a redhead, and I'm like, oh, you guys don't care. And
You
I'm
were
done.
a redhead?
Yeah. So
What?
Okay, so get this. So obviously, like, it's kind of a big deal. You know, you get drafted, and then you
Yeah.
have to take like the Madden headshots and everything. So you take those at the combine usually, and then
Yeah.
if you're undrafted, they come to your stadium in the league, and then they do that later. But like, yeah, I knew I was gonna be in a video game, and as a gamer myself, good catch. Did he make that catch or not?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And I knew it was going to be a cool thing. So I was excited. I'm breaking all my friends
33.
like, yeah, dude, we be in a video game and everything. Well, comes the time. I stand in line opening night at Best Buy. And, yep, Jacksonville Jaguars, here we go. I mean...
Might as well fight for some yards, though, huh?
I mean,
He's just like, we're going out of bounds.
Let's not Randy Moss tiptoe on the silent. Let's turn that up for a nice game.
Dude said we're down 1,000. I'm just going to go out here.
Just going to make
So-
a business decision. And we're going to next week.
like, I'm keeping my career.
Look at Bucky. Look at Bucky Badger. Hold on, can we see this again? Even Bucky.
Oh, it was there. He's like, no.
Bucky in the fetal position's had enough. Oh, man. So anyway, so I get the game and everything. Excited. That's going to be a sack. Fantastic. And I
Look
go...
at 6 sacks, man.
No, it's pretty good. I thought the offensive line for Wisconsin was something, but apparently they're not. And I get the game, and lo and behold, no tattoos, no long hair, redhead.
Tough.
Now, I guess they had to wait for the update or something, but that was kind of it for me. And you better believe that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no. What a debacle.
And you better believe that, yeah, my friends would not let me hear the end of that in terms of being a redhead.
That's tough.
It is tough.
Yeah. Some would say it's the worst.
One thing, though. Anybody else miss those midnight releases? I only got to experience one.
I'm all set.
Hey, Austin, maybe tackle him!
Look at Nico.
Casey,
Look at Nico.
Casey, I don't know what
His
you want
name
from me,
says
man.
it. I'm going to leave you.
I mean, I hope I'm getting roasted in the stream with the comments because I feel like I'm getting roasted. Like, this is
I feel like the comments are probably taking
65
it easy.
points is the most at Camp Randall ever, I feel like.
Bro's
You don't-
running
you don't-
quarterback power up him.
How are their Badger fans even still there is what I want to know. Look, the student section still getting it.
Just head home.
Bucky said, oh, this could be the monumental shift in the game.
How did I miss that? It's in the center. Oh, your score corrected, by the way.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Okay,
look, it says
so it's
22,
there.
but
Okay.
it's correct.
Yeah, the game's essentially broken. I'm sure
Come
that.
on, EA.
Well, I'm sure the bandwidth's so crazy. Everyone's playing this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're offline. We're just playing on the consoles. I don't think it's an
Oh,
issue.
good call. Good call. Okay. But you are. It's on Twitch though, right? This is.
Yeah, but Twitch isn't going to bother with that.
What did you put for the tag name? Just you want to see a massacre or what? Do you want to see a dead body?
No, the
Please don't put that.
I know, but I mean, you probably
We'll get banned.
Okay, never mind.
That'll be the end of the Action Sports.
yeah,
segment.
it's like, wait a minute, is this one of the Paul brothers again or something?
Well, hey, look what the Paul brothers did with that.
I mean, yeah, they
point.
kind of flipped it, and that's
Flipped it, turn it in, get
He's
it.
got it.
There we go. That's a nice catch.
that's a good catch.
Yeah, all you need is 1 foot in bounds. Yeah, I mean the
You're
Paul
right.
brothers
College, yeah,
like parlayed that
yeah,
into
WWE
everything.
and what boxer is the other one?
yeah, and Casey single-handedly keeping their
Drink
stock.
prime, boys.
Yeah,
Drink prime.
gotta turn it loose.
Look, doesn't this guy run like an 85-year-old
Hey,
man?
That he might run a 4.55 at the combine. And when I say 4.55, I mean a 5.44.
I was like 4.55.
No, that's
What,
actually
he's
pretty.
got
That's
wheels?
actually pretty
What do you
good.
mean?
No,
Who
Tyler
is
Van
the
Dyke.
quarterback of Wisconsin?
Tyler
Van
Van Dyke from Miami.
Oh, the
last
Miami
year.
reject?
Yeah.
The Miami.
Bro, you had no chance from the beginning.
Well, they got so they had hype.
Your offensive line.
I know
is terrible.
it's struggling.
That
My
guy
guys
just got
smack
bullied.
everything.
They were all at State Street last night, not taking this game seriously. I can tell.
Clearly.
Everyone was out and about on State Street, just
They're getting
pounding back beers.
twisted.
We had a game today, probably an early morning game too. Probably put at the 1 o'clock or noon game. Yeah, not a good look for Badger football. And I'm sorry, everybody. I should have been Oregon.
Pierce, come on.
At least it would have been a little exciting.
Right? At least you would have looked good.
That's
losing
fourth
by-
Yeah,
and
but
one.
then I probably would have got beat by like 50, and my son would have disowned me for being so bad with his team. So,
Oh, with the Oregon?
yeah, Oregon. He's big Oregon.
I was kind of
fan.
excited for an Oregon matchup, honestly.
It's interesting too because I feel like he's gonna be a Broncos fan. Like they
Oh,
got
Bo, yeah.
they got that receiver too. They drafted him
That's
out
the
of
first
Oregon.
down. I want to stop the clock, though.
It's fine. Stop what, man? Just we're not stopping anything. Just get me out of here so I can start talking some sports some more and Stop focusing on this massacre that's taken part of. And by the way, take the star off number 79 because he hasn't done anything all game.
Okay, all right. Pierce can't do anything this play.
I mean, I was waiting for that.
All I can do is knock you out.
Yeah.
I wish somebody'd make a play and get me a pick right now.
All right, let's
not
go
like
verticals.
I'm
going verticals.
37 or whatever it is.
I'm going verticals. All right.
Birds, all right. We'll just back the defense up. Nothing over the
all
top.
Right, Nowowski, I got you.
Who?
Nowowski, it's all good. Don't worry.
Oh, get some hands.
Van Dyke got to throw that a little faster,
I'm
though.
so worried about my team now. Like, I thought the defense was going to be good.
Bad sportsmanship. Coaches are
It's a volunteer way,
coaches are
man.
dugging on the sidelines.
It's a volunteer way.
You got 80-year-old coaches dugging on the sidelines at Camp Randall. Hey, have fun. There should be a little after game now. Have fun walking back to the buses
Okay.
where I can meet you in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's going to turn to UFC 5 real quick out in here. All right, well, that was the first round. I'm never playing this game again, so that was fun. Thanks for that. Casey, you want to get in the mix here?
Yeah, if we got time.
Yeah, we have time. Kim, could we take like one more break real quick to kind of reset a little bit, and then we'll come in? All right, cool. All right, we're going to take a break. Casey's going to take who he's going to take. I'm going to sit back on the sidelines where I belong and kind of facilitate the discussion a little bit. And Nick in the daytime will keep cheating. More of that next on the Brent and Austen Show.
Everyone loves a good game night. Here you don't have to be the host. You don't have to clean up. They bring the food and drinks to you. And you can watch whatever you want on the big screens. It's more than a card room. It's a night full of fun with friends. Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and now the newest location here in St. Augustine, right off 95 at exit 311. A brand new clean room, a full bar and menu, my favorite sushi in town. And I love the fries too. You don't have to just play poker at Best Bet. That's why I come over here to the table games and play one card poker. That's a pretty good card and a win. One card poker is like war as a kid, you against the dealer. And this isn't the only fun table game to play. A friendly staff, a lot of fun. It's a good night out at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and the newest location in St. Augustine. You can be a serious player or a novice. It doesn't matter. If winning equals fun, you're a winner every time at Best Bet. I'll save you a seat, and I'll see you down here at Best Bet St. Augustine.
Oh man, it is that time. I love being outside, but it is just so hot. Oh my gosh, I cannot be outside. Well, you know, it doesn't have to be. As a matter of fact, I've got the perfect solution for you to be able to stay outdoors and not look like this guy.
GW Outdoor Solutions has the solution that will help you create areas of shade with their automated retractable awning. As the summer months inch closer, the high temperatures will be right there too. With GW Outdoor Solutions, go from scorching to cooling in no time with one simple push of a button. These innovative shade solutions not only provide protection from the sun and rain, but also add style and functionality to your home. Let GW Outdoor Solutions transform your backyard into paradise. Check out gwoutdoorliving.com for your free estimate.
Summertime means sizzling sales at Nimnick Buick GMC. The #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville has lots of inventory to choose from with their best price guarantee. Nimnick never charges above MSRP. You can save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierras or get rates as low as 1.9%. You know, I'm a truck guy. GMC Sierra, my trim level is an SLT. This one's an Elevation. Pretty good looking color as well. So here at Nimnick Buick GMC, you have a lot to pick from. My father-in-law, he drives this, an Enclave, so I feel like that GMC in the family. 2025 is coming around the corner, which means it's almost time to close out those 2024s this summer. You can schedule a test drive at NimnickBuickGMC.com, and while you're there, check your trade value and customize your payment options. Nimnick is there for you, even on Sundays. Visit the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com. Nimnick, your friends in the car business since 1941. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's hard to put a price on comfort, especially when you use that comfort on a daily basis. But if you were going to put a price on it, how does the lowest price guaranteed sound? Furniture Source is going to have the biggest brands, whether it's Ashley, Casper, or Tempur-Pedic, and once again, it's going to be the guaranteed lowest price in Jacksonville. Right now, my friends at Furniture Source are going to give you the ultimate hookup because all month long, they're making their inventory wholesale price. Check out their markdowns up to 50% off. And remember, since it's Furniture Source, you're getting the guaranteed lowest prices in Florida or your money back. Don't have the cash on you right now? It's no worry. Shop endless options to suit your style and budget and enjoy 36 months off with no interest financing. Why use your money when you can use theirs? Whether it's beds, couches, tables, or chairs, Furniture Source is going to have exactly what you're looking for. Shop the lowest prices in Jacksonville guaranteed. Find the location nearest you at FurnitureSourceJax.com.
It's a new logo, new branding. With Bold City Heating and Air, it's an old school approach. One of the few locally owned and operated air conditioning businesses left in Jacksonville. It's hot, Florida in the summer. You can't do much to avoid it, but you can keep cool with Bold City Heating and Air. It's every customer counts kind of service, from when these trucks have pulled up to my home over the last couple of years and when they pull into your driveway as well. From communication to pricing to the actual service, everyone at Bold City Heating and Air cares about you. You know who's coming to your house. You know they will be well trained and they will respect your home. Air conditioning convenience at boldcityac.com. Stay cool while it gets hot. Bold City Heating and Air can help. Don't get caught sweating all summer. boldcityac.com, and they have financing to help. New systems starting at $110 a month and $50 off any repairs. Stay safe, stay comfortable with Bold City Heating and Air at boldcityac.com. Homegrown in your hometown.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show. This is the worst Friday of my life, which is crazy. Had some bad ones, but who hasn't? We're doing the Nick in the Daytime NCAA football 2025 Invitational, and yeah, post-game reaction. Badgers franchise in jeopardy. The AD just threatened to cut all our funding, all our NIL after that performance against Tennessee. But yeah, needless to say, I came in cocky. I still leave cocky, but I'm a little more humbled too as well. So, gentlemen, now we have Casey Kurtz, friend of the show.
What up?
Eventually we're going to drop the Scrap House stream every Wednesday, eventually, but my co-host of the Scrap House, whenever that happens, Casey Kurtz will be talking some wrestling hopefully soon with SummerSlam on the horizon, but now Casey Kurtz will be taking his turn against the human enigma that is Nick in the Daytime. Casey, how confident are you?
Low.
Yeah.
One, the Xbox thing's a debacle.
It is.
When I showed up and he was, winning by 60, I thought, all right, he knows something that I don't.
Yep.
So yeah, we're in trouble here. I play on PlayStation. Obviously, haven't played the game yet.
Same.
Shout out to my wife, love her. Couldn't get through without her. She pre-ordered the game for me, just not the early version, so I still don't have it. Yeah. Other people have been playing it. I've been watching the tracking not get updated. so we're in some trouble here. There's no doubt, but I'm not backing down to a challenge.
All right, guys. So first of all, home team, away team, pick a number between 1 and 10. I have my number. Whoever wants to go first.
6.
Nick.
2.
The number was 8.
Yeah, right.
And I'm 0 for 2 on that.
Casey, you're going to be the home team. Now, guys, here's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
We're going to have 3 randoms. So you hit the random button. If you like your team, you keep it. If you don't like your team, you can hit random again. You can do it 3 times. But
the third one, you're stuck?
You can't go back to a previous team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you get a team that you like, you might want to stick with them. All right, let's hit our randoms. Let's go.
All right.
Dude.
Washington.
Wow, that's a huge overall drop from what I would have expected.
Air Force.
I'm out on Washington.
Yeah, I'm out on Air Force.
Both teams are out.
Ooh.
Casey likes that.
I'm holding. I'm holding.
So we got.
I'm holding.
I'm not holding.
He's going to stay.
Oh.
You guys bringing back the option?
Yeah, I'm running triple option.
You guys
running that
triple
way
option?
I'm going.
All right, so we got Penn State versus Georgia Tech. Casey,
Man.
I think you're liking
them
that a little
randoms
better.
didn't help me none at all.
Yeah, I like this. How do I wear the all-white unis? Okay.
No,
absolutely.
Go ahead and make it a night game too.
Bro, what do you mean current?
Go,
can we do a whiteout? Like
Woo!
a night whiteout?
Let's go ahead and do a night game.
You got to wear something that's not white, because then
Yeah,
we'll be
come
confused.
on, Nick. What are we doing here, man?
You want to go all white? I'll go all blue.
All right, so let's go ahead and make it let's make it a night game, and let's make it a Puzz retirement
How do I do it?
halftime celebration. We could do that. Papa's listening?
I have no clue.
I'm kidding. I feel like you can't do that, but that'd be pretty cool.
I can't set the time.
We'll do that in the next thing.
So hit ready.
Yeah, we're both on varsity. All right, ready?
Yeah, you might want to change the varsity thing because the defense is okay.
Varsity.
Questionable.
All right.
Yeah,
you have to do it your home team. You can adjust the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Give me 8 p.m.
Give 8 p.m.
Yo, you want some snow or no?
Snow game might make it
Snow
fun.
game?
Whiteout with snow.
Oh, whiteout with
Come
the
on.
snow, man. Here we go.
You want to drop the quarter link? You'll keep it where we were at.
That's fine.
Not.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to go to the. I mean,
Dude, you're in trouble.
It won't be done.
You're in trouble.
In
Yeah,
snow
it might
too?
be. No, it's Haynes King. I actually got a solid quarterback, I think.
Look at this dude.
Wow.
Come on. They weren't doing that in Wisconsin, I got a feeling.
Bucky Badger is doing some push-ups.
Why didn't you idiots wear white?
That's a good point. Oh,
See, that's
open
what I
the
love
cage.
about
Come
this game.
on.
They
is cool.
They
Look
did
at
the
this.
research, so it just
Look
looks
at this.
fantastic.
This is cool.
Look at the boys.
All right, yeah. I mean, this is.
Oh,
the breath showing too.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Georgia Tech ain't know what's coming.
All right.
I don't know how to skip this.
George
You
Tech's
hold
so
A.
good. I didn't know how to
Sorry.
skip.
you hold
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Or what is it? X on? Or yeah, it's
But
X.
I don't know.
Yeah, George Tech's so cold right
I
now
gotta,
too,
I gotta
man.
kick off, man.
Man,
Casey
let me
has
get
the
the
advantage.
football.
Uh-oh.
That looks terrible.
Yep.
What is that,
It's
onside
about to be
kick?
at the 40.
Yo, he kicked it out of
The
bounds.
pressure's too much.
Yeah!
The pressure's too much for Nick in the daytime.
He's worried about the crowd.
We're already
It's
in
the
it
weather. It's the crowd.
already
Triple
in it
options
deep.
on his mind.
I'm already in field goal range.
Calvin Johnson ain't gonna come through that door for you. What are you gonna do?
They still got that one kicker, Joey, whatever his name was?
Georgia Tech?
No, Penn State.
Bro, there's one thing I know for sure. I don't know who the Penn State kid is. All right, let's do it.
Oh, it's just like riding a bike.
There it is. We run no huddle? Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah, you can run no huddle.
Okay, so not sure if you're listening during the show here. I know you got to focus, but we got to keep talking sports as well.
No, please. Yeah.
Brian Thomas.
Yeet!
Ooh.
Yeet!
Oh, my goodness. Abusing him. Casey, be honest.
Come on, Five.
Did you kind of
Wrap up.
Did you like?
Come on.
Did you pregame for this? Did
I
you like
did.
read up some?
I did not.
Wow.
I just know one thing we're going to do at Penn State is run the football.
I like it, especially in this cold weather. Why not establish the tempo?
Raiders running backs only come out of Penn State.
Come on. I don't even know who this dude is, but they already took him out.
They got
Gotta
Drew
keep him
Aller, too.
fresh.
Got to keep him fresh. Fresh legs. Oh, hey.
71 blocks, somebody to stop me.
That Georgia Tech defensive line is going to be in for a long night.
Bro, why didn't he celebrate? I had celebrate.
Do a snow angel or something next time. But Casey, the question that we had
That might be
was
in for a long time.
who had more hype going into training camp, Calvin Ridley or Brian Thomas Jr. in terms of like excitement of who you need to see, and take the recency bias out of it.
Hold on. How do I kick?
All right, you got to like aim for the green and then
know.
hold. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
See,
Whoa.
that was something.
There's some
Whoa.
Well, it's snowing. There probably is wind.
Whoa.
That was something like even I didn't know at first was that you would hold
Yeah.
after you do the
Dude,
first kick.
Dude tried telling me he had to hold it down. He didn't even know it.
No, I
And-
didn't.
And I discovered it.
I would say to answer your question, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Because
agreed.
I mean, I know you weren't on the show, but like, oh no, he's running the kickback.
It was
Like
Georgia Tech. though.
those
I had it.
Calvin Ridley practice videos went insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like nothing I've ever
I was
seen.
there. My own brain went insane watching him do his thing.
So I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's hype about Brian Thomas for sure, but like it's in my opinion, it was nothing like what happened.
Of course,
with Ridley.
because there's more pressure too. I felt like on Calvin Ridley than there's Brian Thomas. Like,
Oh, for sure.
No one's asking Brian Thomas to go out there and be a Pro Bowler year one. Would be nice.
It would be great.
Would be great.
But yeah, Calvin Ridley was before he even played, even though he hadn't played football in a minute. It was like, oh, can we turn the right way? 62.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The defense is a little
Questionable.
questionable in this game.
I mean, before Calvin Ridley played a snap, he had to be the number one receiver.
Yeah.
Even though he hadn't played football in a couple of years. So I think that will always be the, maybe not always, but is definitely the more hype of preseason videos and coming into training camp and whatnot.
For sure.
Dude, I'm dominating.
We have Sesnick, who's essentially probably put this whole thing together.
Yeah,
He
the
is the
mad
GOAT.
scientist of
He
the
is
place.
the man behind the scenes. I'm sure he's sweating extra bullets with this Microsoft hack or whatever going on.
Yeah, what happened there?
That so we don't use it.
I'll
Oh, so
hold
we're
on
all
to
good.
that one.
Good.
There it is.
Fantastic.
What do you mean, hold on to that one? Georgia Tech's never seen snow, dog.
That's a good point.
What are we talking about here? Oh, we've got
Come
to
on, Haynes King.
Man. Nick in the daytime.
Oh, he's going.
You going for it, Nick?
He's going.
Yeah,
Woo!
I always go for it.
I mean, can we extend this stream by like another, I don't know, hour and 20 minutes so we can watch him actually lose a game? Because I want people to get that Badger debacle out of their mouths. And,
Oh, he's going down. Is that Micah Parsons?
That looked like Micah Parsons.
A little bit.
That's the plan.
I'm trying to squint a little bit. That might have been Micah Parsons.
I don't
Rocking
know if
the
I
11?
I don't know if I got an hour of this in me.
We already planned to stay on, so you're in trouble here.
You are kind of pot committed a little bit.
All right. What do we got? Once again, getting into a good position. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, just run, Casey.
Oh, my goodness.
Casey, I want to see a Bill Belichick snow game. Mac Jones hand the ball off 50 times a game.
Dude, I don't know who the quarterback is. He's not throwing it once.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's still not throwing
it is. Yeah.
That's fine. Good
He's
for
still
him.
not throwing it.
He's so upset for
All-pro
his
on-
Heisman candidacy.
All
Forget
pro
it.
on the stand in their team today. Here we go. Number 10, what a legend. Nicholas Singleton.
He's going to go drastically down in the Heisman voting at quarterback, but it doesn't matter when you're winning the football game.
Also, isn't Penn State like one of the most disappointing teams?
You
As
mean-
good
you
as
mean
they
like
are
year in,
year
year
in and year
out?
out, to not like achieve anything under the guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's kind of sad.
You're talking about Franklin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad call.
No, they're always
they've had
hyped.
loads of talent.
Oh, well, I mean, Saquon.
Well, Saquon,
I just showed you the play.
It doesn't matter. Isn't it bad when you show them the play, Casey, and they still can't stop it?
Three's like,
Isn't it bad when they show you the play and
Three
you
didn't know
still
what he
can't
was
stop
doing.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
my
shouldn't
goodness.
have apologized for it. You should
Yeah,
have just gone with it. I'm showing you the play.
Just
I'm
go
gonna
with
do
it, man. That's how the Jaguars felt against Tennessee the last game of the season. Like, all right, Derrick Henry run the ball down our throat, couldn't
right.
stop it.
I'm in for a long day.
Oh,
I'm in for a long
Man,
day.
I thought the Badger game was bad.
Oh, we're missing this one. Oh, no.
You'll make it.
Yeah, he's just
Not a
goofing.
boy, 91.
He's just goofing
Bro's
around
goofing.
a little bit.
Hit the push-up.
But
Kim, are we doing breaks? We need to take one more break before we head out here.
All gas, no break.
All right, we're good. Groovy.
How
Sounds
about
good.
that? We don't even have to take a break. Oh, dude, the kicking is a debacle a little bit.
It's not ideal.
Can we cover?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
All right, what am I on? I'm on a 28.
So, in case you haven't noticed, the home field advantage when you're winning is actually a real thing as well. And like his
he
his
never got
controller
to
starts
enjoy that.
Yeah, I never really got to experience it.
Oh, your controller's vibrating?
But then also it'll start changing like the B will become like a Y and stuff. Like it'll throw off like who you have to throw to.
Ah, dude, that's tough.
I
feel
know.
bad for you. Can we get off a block potential? Oh,
Ooh.
mine. Give me that.
Oh,
That was
man.
user.
Nobody on my
That was
team would ever
user,
catch
Big
anything.
time. Hey,
Go, son. Yeet.
Pat, high step.
Not the stutter step.
Put him in the band with that high step. What was that?
He's just like, whatever. And then my guy's gone.
I'm going to give him credit for the graphics here, though. The graphics are pretty amazing.
This has come from a professional.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. I mean,
And there's so much detail to this game.
I do like how the intro when they came out of the tunnel, like Penn State really does.
Yeah, look good.
Now, all I need to see is like if we see Micah Parsons and Puzz on the sidelines during a shot, I will give away my $100 right now to get like the exclusive game, even though it's far past the point.
Yeah,
of
don't
getting
do that now. Just wait for the
it.
regular.
Well, no, I'm just saying like I'll do that. I'll be so impressed.
Rumor has it they're coming in the mail tomorrow. Check the tracking.
Can you just download it, Casey?
If you bought it digitally.
Oh, not with the CrowdStrike thing. Packages are being delayed.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, hold up. So
we'll see ya.
So
That
with like,
didn't
the
do
new
any
hack
good.
and everything, you can't download it.
No, the packages are being delayed. Like I had a UPS package that got delayed till Monday
Oh.
because of the CrowdStrike thing.
Okay, so can you take us through? I mean, it's not really sports. I don't care.
Yeah.
Can you take us through exactly what's happening with the CrowdStrike?
So CrowdStrike is an antivirus company
Okay.
that makes software that they're one of the largest ones in the world.
Yep.
And they make a lot of software that protects computers all over the world.
Okay.
And they pushed out an update that essentially crashed Windows computers. So they've just been crashing Windows computers left and right since 6 a.m. this morning.
So to put it in layman's terms, it would be like a brake company making a new thing of brakes, and the brakes go out.
Yeah.
And they don't stop the car.
So, like, I mean, that company now is no longer, right? Like, they're not going to be able to survive that.
Oh, no, they'll survive.
Really?
Yeah.
So
they'll
it's
be
almost
all
like they're too big to fail?
yeah, kind of.
Okay. I've never heard of them, but.
Yeah, they're a back-end company.
Okay. So what are they going to do? Just kind of put out an email saying, hey, we're sorry.
They already
Here's
did.
A,
The guys,
here's a coupon for a free pizza.
Give me it again.
The CEO's been all over Twitter,
Okay.
doing damage control.
Now, can he stream from Twitter? Because we can't.
I don't know.
Okay. or is he waiting to get verified as well?
He might be.
I try to tell Brent, man, I'm like, it's good. I know it says 3 to 4 days, but you got to understand when Elon's running the show, and I'm sure he'll probably like kick up Twitter for saying this, but like.
Well, he can't hear you because you're not streaming.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Yeah, we're not on Twitter. It doesn't matter. I have diplomatic immunity, like in Lethal Weapon 2. But with Elon, yeah, dude, like I don't think he really, it's kind of it's like a passion project for him at this point. Like he doesn't care about the
He's-
bottom dollar.
He's lost
on
billions
Twitter.
of dollars on it, so it's obviously not for the money.
Of course, and I'm sure he's going to cry into his other billions of dollars.
Yeah.
The guy's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
So if you had an Apple computer, were you fine?
Yeah, Apple computers and Linux computers were fine.
What a flex for Apple.
Yeah.
That boy Steve Jobs.
I know, right? Steve Jobs from the grave just going, yep, told you guys.
That's why we
Told
did
you
that.
guys.
Told you.
I mean, do you think like the next Apple press conference is going to be like, well,
That didn't happen to us.
we're not Microsoft, mic drop. Like, I know you guys want to see like a new unveiling of the iPhone 25, but we're not Microsoft. So By the way, shout out to my iPhone 8, still holding strong. By the way,
Still tiny though.
it's still tiny, still doing its job though. Casey, you know what I'm saying? Got about 5 minutes left. Casey, what are you looking for in the MLB season coming up here? I think games start back up tonight. What are you seeing from your Rays? Can they make a push, or is it nothing but a formality in terms of it going to be probably the Orioles or the Yankees taking that division?
Rays suck. It's over. Just call it.
Expert analysis from Casey Kurtz.
Just call it on the Rays if you're a Rays fan. I know my guy Ty Martineau is a Rays fan. Just call it if you haven't already.
Yep.
We'll be back. What year is it? 24?
It is 2024 right now.
All right. We'll see in 28 because this is the natural development of things for the Rays. They do good for a while, then they call it, trade everybody. So probably some trades coming, start over, try it again in 28. Rays are done. What I'm looking for mostly is my fantasy team to get it together.
Okay.
I'm a defending second place runner-up, so I really need the boys to get it together.
High praise.
So we can actually win the money this year.
And do you think it's definitely the Orioles taking it, or are the Yankees going to kind of make some adjustments after that All-Star break and come back?
No, I think the Yankees are what they've been recently. I think they overperformed early in the season.
Yep.
Can we tackle somebody? I think the Orioles are the real deal, and it sounds like the Orioles are going to give up some serious prospects to go get an arm, and then that would put them over the top for sure. So I don't believe in the Yankees. And
is he in?
No.
No.
All right, good.
Okay.
Good. But the only play you got to throw it to the running back, huh? Wouldn't be me.
Yep.
Been working.
Who are you, the Wisconsin Badgers?
Working.
So, Casey, the people watching at home, you got to explain how hard it is to try to run a show and talk about things and play football at the same time.
Yeah,
because
so-
that's been my MO the past hour and a half here on the show.
Oh, dude, we got to tackle somebody, Zero.
Wow.
Dude, Zero about got blown up on that one.
I want you to know Zero was so close to getting his scholarship taken away right there.
Casey, you saw something. I was taking away NIL deals.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was
So
bad.
he wasn't as quick to take the scholarship.
No, I was going right where it hurts. NIL.
I will send DeLuca out in the suit.
There we go.
He should have made that
Thanks
play
a lot.
too. Yeah, it's difficult because you're trying to think about how to make a stop here. And
Yeah.
well, first of all,
And
we're
the
not,
defense is non-responsive.
We're not
Oh,
doing
wow.
it.
What is this guy doing?
bro, you're down by 14. Call it.
He's having fun in the snow.
Good for him.
He's trying to stay warm.
Bro, somebody get the giant bug spray. This dude's got to go. Yeah, it's certainly difficult, but now I kind of see how you got blown out the way you did. I mean, it couldn't be me, but
Won't be me. Yeah.
it might still early. You know, if he could just figure out how to stop the run,
Yeah.
there might be a
Never have been
situation.
able to figure out how to stop the run. So
Oh,
I'm doomed.
all right. Well, get the running backs ready. Might even see a fullback here eventually.
They
I don't know if I have one on
What
the
are
block.
those? What are those?
Can we get a block?
Haven't
Can
seen one of
we
those
get
in a while.
block? We can't get a block. What a disaster.
Casey, before we get off the show here, best college football experience that you've been a part of in person?
Not many. I just showed you the play again. I'm going that way.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going right.
Just let them know
I'm
that's
going
coming.
right.
Look at it.
I'm going right.
How
Nick!
demoralizing is it when you know the play that's coming and you can't stop it, Nick, in the daytime?
Did you see my linebacker get flattened on the second? He got pancaked by like a wide
It's
receiver.
that Big Ten blocking, baby.
I'm trying to think.
Well, it's the ACC ain't worth nothing, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, honestly, not many, because the only games I could afford to go to back in the day was like when Florida played like Idaho. Because
Okay.
I've been to a Florida-Idaho game where they won by 70. That was sick. I mean, I went to a couple of Florida State games that were big, but I was, with the media people, so there was no Wildin. The USF environment, I can't sit here and tell you it's fantastic out there at Raymond James Stadium, so I honestly don't have a good answer for you.
Got you. Mr. Sesnick, any college football games you've been to?
I haven't been to many, but I did go to. I saw Donovan McNabb play in Miami. I guess in like the Orange. Was it the Orange Bowl or whatever bowl it was down in Miami?
I was like 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. I was in high school.
Okay.
My dad got tickets randomly, and
Amazing.
And we went
As
down
good as your
for
line
that.
is, I think your receivers block better than they do.
They better because they're not getting the football tonight.
All right, guys. Well, we're getting ready to wrap up here on the show. This has been the first annual. I say first annual because it's never going to happen again. This was the annual Nick in the Daytime NCAA Football 25 Invitational. No comments about my performance.
he's hurt.
Casey seems to be doing pretty well right now. Ooh, you might have a broken arm bone. Not sure what the medical term is that. I mean, I know legs. You got femurs and you got tibias and fibias. Not sure what the arm is called. We'll have that to you guys on Monday. Thanks for joining the Nick in the Daytime NCAA Football Invitational. I'm Austin Lane. That's Casey Kurtz. That's Nick in the Daytime. Steve Sesnick stopping by. You have a great weekend.
We're never doing
Stay
that again.
casual, and
said
we'll
we're never
see you
throwing the ball.
when we see you.
We're never doing that again. What a debacle. Yo, can I? Wait. Cool. Stream! I think we're still here. There's no scenario where I let Nick get away with this without being on the stream, by the way. All right, I made one bad decision throwing. Dude, you suck! All right, we're not throwing it again.
Oh, yeah. Dude, throwing's the worst. I'm telling
Bruised
you.
hand will return soon.
Dude, get in the game, bruised hand. I think I care. There's no shot. I'm kicking a field goal. There's no shot I make.
Oh,
What-
there's
what's
a
the
shot.
limit?
It's
Okay,
tricky.
So you got 8
though.
mile per hour going left. So a little to the right there, Casey. A little to the right.
I missed.
Told you a little to the right.
Get in! Yeah!
It's close.
Come on!
Dude's so cold. Can't even run off the field.
Come on! This is good stuff.
Well, this just hurts my comment.
Yeah.
You know, like how bad am I really, you know?
I mean, it didn't look good when I walked in, to be honest
I'm
with you.
trying to come up with topics and
Yeah, I know.
mean,
that's
I got kind of shafted by the whole random team thing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean-
it's Georgia Tech. They're
yeah,
terrible.
Troy. You had Troy ready to go.
fine. Yeah, dude, you could have been Troy.
Yeah, I'd have taken Troy over Tech looking back
You had
now.
Air Force locked and loaded.
You would have took Troy over Tech?
No.
Dude, we've got to hurt one of his players.
That's jeez.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, this has turned into the Saints when they got in trouble for trying to hurt people. Like, he got one of
New
mine.
Age Bounty Gate.
I'm trying to get one of his. Okay, but
There's that the high-powered Georgia Tech offense that we've been hearing about the whole season. That's
bro, they're running it right down my throat right now.
crazy.
There's somebody on the left side over there. Ooh,
you
what
got
was
something.
that?
You got a guy down.
Yeah!
I should've
That's
thrown
what
that
I'm
one away.
talking about, 33.
It's like something just come flying from the left side. I was like, somebody over there's not covered. Yeah, this is coming for me.
Who we got in the chat? Matt Masters, what up, bro? It's been a minute. Brent fired me, but now I'm back. They can't get rid of me. They tried. Why didn't Brent play? Oh, dude, it's mine again.
Brent's at the
Oh, it's not mine. I repeat-
NFL preseason thing. Oh wow, that's. I like that celebration too. Yeah, that's a little disappointing.
Corner house, buddy. Corner house.
Where's Brent?
At the NFL NFL preseason thing.
Man, what's Steve did?
Yeah, it's like a bisque in the boats. You have lobster bisque on a yacht, I guess.
Oh, is it one of those again?
It could be. I'm not sure.
What debacle.
All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna go sulk in my car for an hour and just cry in the parking lot after that Badger performance.
Sorry about it. I just roughed the kicker, I think.
Casey, keep doing your thing.
I'll
no
try.
flag. No flag. We won't worry about it.
Kim, thanks for pushing the buttons.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Kim.
Nick in the Daytime.
Yeah. Good chance you will.
Oh, dude, we've got. Dude, why is my kick
tackle.
returner a freaking fullback? He's built like a linebacker. What are we doing? Yeah, Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday. I think it's.
I have no idea. Yeah, I said to Brian, I was like, "Are we good?" I said, we're definitely going this Wednesday." Yeah. And he said, "Cool." And I said, "They might have changed it to 7. We got graphics back." And they said 7. And Brian was like, "Cool." So, just let me know. It don't really matter because Terry's not even going to be in here. So, because they got remotes and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, just.
Yeah. Just the 3. Cool. All right. I'll be ready. See ya.
Have a good one.
This game is good. Dude, we've got to block somebody, though, huh?
What were we saying now?
This game is good.
Yeah. A lot of fun. That's fine. Once we're done with this, I'll get it done.
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Defense is hard. I feel like offense is super polished.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very fun. It doesn't feel like Madden. It actually feels very.
Yeah, I agree. The defense is definitely something.
But it makes sense. I mean, I saw people talking about it where it's like, think about it. When you think about collegiate talent, it's a wider array. People aren't as developed as they would be at the NFL level.
I mean, like that can't happen though, huh? You know what I mean? Like, where are we at on the field? 38. But we're not going to throw it. Guess we're going to throw it.
4th and 5.
Dude, we're running. We need some good audibles. Oh, yikes. We need somebody to make a play for the first. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you recruit a 5-star quarterback to have him throw it one time in the football game. You got to love it. And he took a hit. See? I don't know. Yeah, the defense is.
I got Haynes King, though. Whatever his guy's name is, I honestly don't know.
I've never watched a snap of Georgia Tech football under any circumstance. You saw the heat coming, huh? Did you do the other direction? It is what it is. You know, I was going to have some pride if I beat you when you were Tennessee. I don't feel as much pride now. As you sit there and wear all your Tennessee stuff. I know it's not over. We got a long way to go for sure. But all I'm saying is, I thought I was going to have the opportunity to beat you as Tennessee.
You can beat me as Tennessee as you want to. It was up to him. We can take a halftime. I'll take the L. Do you want to run it back?
What is happening now?
What? Stop. Oh, well, I'll take the. Well,
am I bugging or is there not 2-minute warning in college football?
There's not.
Unless they change the rule.
Oh, that was a good question.
I'm pretty sure they would have had to change the rule for there to be 2-minute. But that's fine. No big deal. The boys need to think about their play anyway. Not 44, I'll tell you that. Dude, why did I just throw a 5-yard?
Well, it was second down.
Can I get a running play, potentially?
But no, it's no running play.
Dude, let's run goal. All right. Oh, my goodness. Nick, what happened?
I went engage 8. I was hoping to get everybody to go.
Dude, I ran goal line. I told you what I was running.
Well, engage 8 doesn't do anything.
What a mess. Well, I can only assume that Marcel Robinson was scared to play me, right? Is that how this goes?
No, I honestly don't know. I haven't heard from Marcel at all.
Fortunate for him.
There we go.
Oh, we got to catch 2.
Blow that one up, 44.
I want to be perfectly clear. 2 is done. The roster. I don't know who 2 is. Clifford, you're done. You're the big red dog, and you're done.
Up down in the box, too. I should have had that. Get there. You almost, for some reason, stopped yourself before.
I know. The dude that got blocked, I didn't think he was going to get blocked, so I was ready to hit.
And he trucked and he stopped, and I was like,
How about that?
The fact that I even got 14 on you, I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised, honestly.
I'm telling you, the defense
Tech is so bad.
Yeah, they're not
Tech
good.
is so bad.
They're not good. And Penn State's. I got lucky. Luck of the draw.
Oh, I had 3 terrible spins. 3 terrible spins.
I had 1.
I had Troy, Tech, and who?
I don't remember who your last
I
one
don't know.
you had Air Force.
Yeah.
I mean, be careful what you say, America's finest. But
bad, worse.
Yeah. And then you had to play in the snow in Penn State, like it. Chance come.
Yeah, this guy can't juke. He's like, ugh.
It's better than my dude who's like the size of a fullback returning full-on kicks. But that's fine. I like how also there's like a strip of grass over here that just isn't getting snowed on.
Yeah.
You seeing that? Like the graphics are good and all. How are we not getting snow over there? That's what I'm not going to lie. I tried to hit number 8. I thought that's where the football was going. Trying to run out the quarter on yourself right here?
No. I wanted to reset my play. That's not what I wanted to do, but I got stuck with it.
Going down.
Well, I was trying to throw it. He's like, well, I'm gonna hold on to the ball.
It is what it is. Can't expect the boys at Tech to know what's happening.
You know what? Mama didn't raise one.
No comment. No comment at this time. I agree with you, but maybe in this scenario, should have. Oh, dude, we can't run into each other in the secondary. 4 and 2. The boys are blocking for each other. What a mess. As it turns out. They're saying he got out of bounds?
I don't know. No, he didn't.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. That's a long time for them to stop the clock. Like, Haynes King struggling today. That's right, we are. You damn right we are. What an environment.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of the ones I really want to visit, especially for a whiteout. Didn't white out, but it's close.
Well, I mean, nobody told the crowd. Like, the boys wore white. It's snowing. And our crowd said, you know what? I'm going to wear blue. Why would you celebrate an out?
Because he plays for Tech and he caught a ball.
That's fair. That is fair. He's like, we're driving.
It's like, we got something.
We're doing it.
We're Tech. We're doing something.
You really hate Tech, huh?
No. I just think they're amongst, like, ACC schools kind of irrelevant.
Oh, yeah, they're out. They're smart, though. They're not here to play, right?
Again, we're not playing decathlons on Sundays. I have this argument. If you want to make yourself a serious franchise or a serious conference, you drop Tech, you drop Vandy, you drop schools like that.
Listen, I'm not arguing, but there's a decent
My
shot.
might have a point.
there's a decent shot. The only game the Florida Gators win this year is Vandy, so keep them in the conference for now.
Yeah,
because everybody needs that win. But
you're right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. This could low key turn into a football game here. Because you're getting the ball, right?
I think.
Dude, we've got to block. Yeah, the kicking is questionable.
Yeah, but you got 14 seconds. You can make something happen.
And because I have to run it.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance.
Well, dude, maybe my fullback size kick returner can run one back. Said nobody.
I mean, it happened to the Jags.
Said nobody.
Never say it's not possible.
See, but we got no block. Oh! See, we got to make
Thank you, 17, for about ending this man's career.
Somebody miss at a certain point.
Got to end Buddy's career. And on this defense, step up.
Dude, we need.
And nobody decided to step up. There we go.
We got a shot. Maybe we can get 3. Said no one ever. Not in this game. Dude, why is Coach trying to have us run it out? Doesn't he not know the situation? We can't play defense. We can't stop anybody. I forgot. I thought I was wrong.
Oh, I didn't think you had another timeout.
Yeah, I got one. All right. What do we got?
Buddy looked at the Hail Mary.
Dude, we only have... Okay. I was like, hold on. We only have 4 passing plays? That's one of the most foul things I've ever seen. All right, let's see what we got. We're a long way. We need a pass. It's something good.
Well, why my D-line just switch sides?
Okay. Dude, that's got to be PI. No? He just fell on his own? Okay. Dude, look at this guy.
210 on 20 attempts. Yikes.
Nicholas Singleton, bro, the GOAT. I love this
Buddy's
guy.
a Heisman winner off this one.
I love this guy. Holy cow. Playing video.
I'm off the clock now. Wow.
We're good. Yeah, I'm telling you, this could become a football game real quick. Dude, you're not even going to try to take it out?
Not with Tech. Dude's like got 15 speed.
I feel like they don't purposely recruit bad players. I feel like they do have a couple of good ones.
I mean, they're in Atlanta. How can you not? You're in essentially the wealthiest spot of talent.
See, now.
Oh, all right, 11. I don't know who you are. Oh, no! Get off me.
Dude, this is
Dang.
bad. This is bad. Please leave the stream now and remember this as me winning. All right? Nobody.
Here comes a hot dot to the ops real quick because I'm about to throw a pick.
Nobody tell Austin what happened. As far as he knows, I won. We got the crowd into it, and the boys are just not making plays. Oh, fumble! Dude, we've got to get the football when it's on the ground. Dude, we've got to recut. That's unacceptable. I intend to watch the replay and see who's getting cut. This is why I can't run Dynasty in this, because oh, dude, is that 0? Tell me that was DeLuca in there to make a play.
Well, you can't play Dynasty?
Yeah, because I'd be cutting guys left and right. Oh. I'm like, do the balls on the ground.
You get to the point. All right, time to encourage. Get gone.
Like, I will never, ever, at any point, get a good football player because my track record of cutting them. We've got to make them. 4th and 7. This is a big play.
Yeah, big play.
Biggest play of the game so far.
Big play.
I've been running straight blitz the heck out of them every last play, but I'm not going to do that again. Even though it's worked the last 3 plays. I probably should have. I've made a mistake.
Nope.
We got to take it.
Oh.
That's good enough, 13.
They're a little late.
That's good enough, 13. That's that big. That's the real Big Ten defense. Unlike the Wisconsin defense that Austin was talking about. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, that's ball game.
We'll see.
Ball game.
How do I celebrate without fumbling?
Don't
lie. Don't lie.
I think like both triggers an A.
I was scared.
Yeah, he sits. Yeah.
Look at that.
I think I've done a dynasty. I'm like 32 or 33-0 with Tennessee.
Really?
It's on freshman. I'm just out here chucking it. I'm getting all the 5 stars. I think Kirby's been fired. I'm restoring peace to the galaxy.
I guess so.
Doink.
Why did that happen? I didn't even touch the...
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why is there momentum against me? I'm the home team, and I just ran a 90-yarder. What are we talking about? All right. I mean, I get it, college kicker, sure, but, you know. All right. I want to bring this one. Dude, we've got to get him. Dude, you're back in it. I can't explain to you how much the game is not over.
You're the one that said I ought to bring it back out. You still got a 9-point lead, man. 9-point lead. I don't know that I'm gonna like. Oh, wants me to go for 2.
Yeah, it'd be a 1-score game. Dude's about to get a delay game on the.
That would be my luck.
You got 8 seconds.
Oh, don't be on.
Yeah, move back.
It wasn't a delay a game.
Move back. Move back.
You know what? That opens the playbook up. You know what?
Oh yeah, this couple of yards really open everything up.
And it does, there, old buddy.
It is a little more open. I'm not gonna lie. We need DeLuca to make a play here, homie.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
DeLuca!
It is what I wanted.
Dude, we got to cut DeLuca now.
Off the team. Doesn't even get back on the bus, and you're in your own home stadium.
Dude, it had nothing to do with the user controlling him. It definitely was DeLuca. Oh, my goodness. What a mess. What a tank job. I'd love to run some clock. The problem is I can't not score when I run the football.
Somebody get me a fumble on that, please.
All right. All right. The craziest part is I hate Penn State.
You really hate them?
Yeah.
Interesting.
My wife loves them. She's from Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I hate them because.
Yeah.
And
it's an easy team to hate.
And if they make me lose this football game, it's going to be a massive problem. I'll never forget what they did to me. The first thing I'll do when I get the game, hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully Sesnick wasn't telling the truth about the packages being delayed.
He probably was.
Yeah, I know he doesn't usually not tell the truth.
He's probably like, dang it, man. I don't even get my thing either.
First thing I'm going to do is play against Penn State and beat them by 86.
That's what I had to do to Florida, beat them like 110.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, dude,
Ooh, they almost made it, though.
Get to the line. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose with confidence.
Let's go.
One second, if you don't mind.
It's fine. All right, catch. It's just he hits him at the right time to knock it. Not even looking the right way. Just boom. He almost had it, though.
Number 7, you say? That's who that is? No problem.
Cut.
Just give me 1 second.
It's coaching. Where you adjust coaching down. Where you adjust the depth chart.
Awesome. Just 1 second, folks. If there's anybody watching, just what are their numbers? 7. Caden Saunders. Suck.
Who are you gonna put in?
Tyler Dunskini.
Tavansky.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. We'll continue on with the football game now. That was foul. Yep. Sorry if you are watching a guy that I just cut, or if you're related to him, but he's trash. No. I hate that. Oh, dude, we've. Oh, 5! Way to make a play on accident. Oh, this is bad. This is a sell job. Look at the stadium. They don't even care anymore. It was at full max. Now it's at like 6. Oh, dude, we killed him.
Why did do
if
that
you hand it to him,
King?
he scores, by the way.
Oh.
I was all in on the play action that you've ran the last 16 plays.
Back to back.
There we go. Stadium's back. The stadium's back. They're like, hold on.
Wow, we got to play.
Our defense finally did something. I know it is shocking. Believe me, I'm with you there, fans. What's he waving at? Oh, we've got to take it.
Ooh, thank God.
33, bro. You suck, respectfully.
I'll take my 3.
There's no guarantee you're making it. Oh, dude, you're not making this kick. You're not making this kick. Oh,
no, it's short.
yeah. Dude, if
I forgot the whole I have to hold it thing. If I hold it and get the power right, yeah, it's 3.
Dude, if I would have had
It's
Chris
just got
Davis
tricky.
back there, it would
It's
have been a
just
kick
got tricky.
6.
Yeah.
Didn't even make it to the end zone. How embarrassing. What a play by the defense. Needed it. Drew Allers like, dude, can I throw it?
No.
After the debacle of number 7, there's
It's like
no
this
scenario.
guy's the Jerome the Bus Bettis right now. We're not.
There's no scenario. Is that 7? Dude, why is he back in?
Isn't
Isn't that who I
probably
benched?
ran one play and got hurt.
That's fair. I did put like a lineman in.
I read the jet sweep. Wasn't no jet sweep, but I read it.
You're right. You said there's no scenario. He's giving it back to 7. It's got to be it's got to be something else. You're damn right. Oh man, we need to play. Dude, against all odds, we're going back to 7. And the football's on the ground. He's just looking at the option.
Is he though? Yeah, he's not looking at it.
He's punting the football. Dude, I should have went. I should have went if I knew it was gonna be 6 feet.
Appreciate you one.
We gotta let it bounce.
Uno
though, huh?
looking out for me.
We gotta let it bounce though, huh? Oh boy.
See, I don't like the plays that I just called, but we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, we don't like this.
We're going down.
I hate play action with
Give him a
every
corner
ounce of
blitz.
my being.
Dude, you've been running it steady. Or you've been running RPO.
But I hate, it's probably RPO. Play action's so busted because you have no pocket time. And it's even like if it's a perfectly run, you have no pocket time.
Yeah. 41.
They're just backing up.
Dude, it's about time. It's about time the defense showed up. The crowd's behind them. Sure, they didn't wear the right color T-shirt, but they're behind them.
And if everybody on this team wasn't like a 10 speed overall.
Yeah, you're really upset about the speed.
I mean, Yellow Jackets, they buzz around, they're fast. Like, where's the speed on this team, man?
Nowhere to be found. Oh, dude, we're taking it.
Nope, you're not taking it, but probably going to get it on the next play.
We need something.
You know what? It's 34. I'll roll the dice. I'll roll the dice.
We need something.
Well, me too.
If they get 4th and 23, I might go. No, they're not. I promise you they're not.
I think I had RB open over the top too.
Your geniuses are no match for my 5 stars. All right.
Yeah, I mean nerds. Well, I mean Foyer is pretty good.
I
would say nerds don't translate, but they kind of do.
I'm just saying they all can't be.
Well, yeah, you need the one guaranteed win. You need the Vandy's of the world, but that's why you schedule the cupcakes. It don't matter.
Dude, we got him on a pass. You can see it coming. Oh, but
what was that again? What was that, buddy?
Back to running. That's what you're doing. Go back to the classic. A play that can do no harm.
Well, on 32.
Oh. Bro, 32 had multiple chances.
32 finally did something.
He did, you're right.
32's like, all right, I didn't get it the first time. Let me get it on that second try.
Dude, we took out the good run. What are we doing? We've got Christian Kirk in there. Okay. This guy looks just like you. Dude, we got to get there, Christian Kirk. Yeah. Didn't see that. Did not see that
Is it
coming.
like a halfback wheel or something?
No, it's just a screen.
Screens or whatever. They used to work really good.
Dude, I got breaking news. Seven's getting it. All right, this would have worked a lot
Seven
better.
going nowhere, though.
If the running back would have blocked somebody, that would have been fine. But he said, you know what? I'm upset I'm not getting it. I'm going to stand there and watch. Dude, Seven's getting it again. Eek. Walking
Played
in Memphis.
hits, but I'll take it. I'll take the penalty.
Walking in Memphis. Give him sake.
Walking in Memphis.
You ever heard that song? Yeah. Of course. Bro, he's walking in the end zone. What do you want me to say? All right, what are we up here? We're up 14. The PAT makes it 15.
I'm putting up a better fight than Austin was, though.
That's facts. But here's the thing. We're not.
No.
We're going for 2 for no reason.
I had to go 2 to make it a game, but now it's not a game anymore. So it's like, whatever.
I want you to know that this will be the reason I'll. Dude, we've got to. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Between the block and that.
6 was like, whatever. I'll take getting kicked out the game for this hit.
Dude, that's targeting if I've ever seen it. Wow. My goodness. 45. Oh, he's going.
I thought 0 was about to get blown up. That was going to be a fumble.
43 was in a blur. He stopped. Watch him. Yeet, gone. Yeah.
I do kind of appreciate the little. There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scrambled. I don't even know where my plays are at. Run out of bounds. Tiptoe like it's the hardest catch we've ever made in our life.
What's my stadium doing? They think it's over?
Yeah, they're like, we won this one.
Boys, we got to get loud here. We can't go to the parties yet. We got to I want to be perfectly clear. 6 would also get cut if I was in charge of this.
It does one thing. It takes a while to snap the ball. It's not like Madden where you can get up to the line and then hike. It takes a second. It takes a second. It's like the quarterback. Golly. Run defense is like, nobody wants a piece of this guy.
Nah. It's Derrick Henry against the Jags. It's a business decision. Holy. Oh.
He's so slow. Everybody on this team is so slow. Must have all the books in there.
Didn't take their backpack off, is what you're suggesting?
Yes. 13's like, there's the exit.
13's like, I didn't do anything, but I'm going to play.
Yes.
That's the other guy made the tackle.
13's like, you lost.
Love
like,
it.
back to Atlanta.
Love it. Oh, that's not.
No clue what's about to happen. Oh, see though.
My DBs should be blitzing, but okay. Oh, yep, they're coming.
Out here, I got finger on the button and everything, and planted. Dead in the water.
Are you saying that there's a bit of a delay there, or are you saying you suck?
No, I made the read and knew where I wanted to go.
Oh, your number 7 doesn't suck. That's cool. I thought it was a universal thing. If you wear number 7, you're trash, but apparently not. Dude, that's exactly where he was supposed to be. That's exactly where.
What's up? Okay. 42. 16.
Large, yeah. It's light work. We're about to put in the subs.
Back, man.
I'll tell you who's not getting back in. 7. Mine. Oh, dude, what are you doing?
Who?
Dude, what's 5 doing?
You're DB saying, you know, buddy, I'll let you have that one. We're beating you. You got your question?
Dude, 5.
Like Rutherford.
Watch 5.
Yeah, he just kind of gave up on the play.
He said, bro, catch
like
it.
He misjudged. Like, oh, that's higher than I thought it was.
Shock the world and catch it. I'm spamming Y. Is that not catching this game? It's been catching every other game.
I think.
Oh, he's going for 2. Dude, I'm not ready. Oh, this is bad.
Make it interesting, buddy.
This is.
I'm happy though that I figured out the kick meter thing.
Yeah, I haven't. And dude, I can't explain to you how nobody touched anybody.
It happens.
Bro, pick the play.
I did pick the play.
I was talking to me. I hit the button.
I was about to say, man.
No. I was
now.
talking to me. You're good.
Somebody. Thank you. After a hat, somebody get the man.
Dude, we're running clock. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're not snapping the ball.
Fine, run the clock.
No, we're running it. Trust me. No, we got nowhere to be. I know you guys do.
Just don't leave me too much time.
Nah, but believe me, don't let it get a first down. Game's over.
I think you need more than a first down.
Yeah, I don't know math at all. I have no idea. I got no idea about math. I just know we're running clock. I was really hoping there was no. Oh, dude, we don't need clock. We're scoring. Oh, dude, it's unfair.
Oh, no.
It's unfair.
Uno, you let me down. No, number 1. Oh, you didn't have to run out. You didn't have to beat. Oh, come on now. That hurts worse than anything. I don't care if the score is 100-0. Running out on me like that hurts.
If this idiot fumbles, I'm going to say some extremely foul things that are going to land on it. Yeah, we're on it. I want you to know. It'll be the end of this. And I will not apologize. Let's run. Oh. Yeah, 20 seconds.
Sit here in silence, run the clock.
We're running. Now, I will say this is the backup running back. You got a chance to make a play here. I bet he's probably
Probably
been
not, though.
He's probably been known
13,
to
I think, is the one that's got the 300 and 400 yards.
Is it? I thought it was 10.
I don't know.
I don't know. The boys are doing it. Dude,
I can't get any nothing on the
Dude, we got to stay. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nothing on the line there.
13 is such a team player, too. He saw the end zone.
They pulled, who was it, like Jarrett McKinnon or something in the Super Bowl?
Yes, exactly.
He's like, oh, I got to stop. Hold on.
Exactly.
I think at this point you're just going to get it. You can go. You go. Even if I give you the ball back, you're gonna run the clock. Yeah,
that's all right. We'll wait.
Who scored game 2 minutes ago? There's no way.
We got nowhere to be. I don't. I might even take a delay game just for fun. Oh, dude, he's in.
He just walked in.
Dude, they can't stop him.
Walking on sunshine out here.
They can't stop him. He's walking in Memphis, walking on sunshine. It's not snowing on the one part of the grass.
Golly.
Dude, it's over. 44 is like, I wish he would have thrown me the ball once.
Golly.
The fans are ready to party. Why is he missing? Like, what is that?
Huh.
Why is he rattled? Okay, all right. This guy sucks. That's what I know. Next chance I got.
It's a true 2-score game, though. 2:06 left. 11.
Dude, if this guy runs back the kick.
Yeah, he's not going to. Yep, no. Yeah, almost died on the 15-yard line. Ooh, this plays in the game?
Is it the halfback pass? I've seen that a couple times. I'm scared to run it. Dude, it's mine. I promise you it's mine. Perfect time.
See, the thing is, I wanted the guy. If you run cover 2.
I'll see ya.
No, well, that's a 5. You run cover 2, it's ball game. It's a tutty all day.
Look at that. Way to go, 6. You're no number 7.
I got exposed. Not really, though.
No.
I mean, I've kept it. It's only like happened here in the last bit that it's kind of rough.
Oh, is that 7?
Oh, 7 on the redemption arc.
Oh, my goodness. I put him at the very bottom of the depth chart. He fights his way in.
He did. He's like, get that 52 overall out of here.
He said I got blood in my, or ice in my veins. No, you don't.
Yikes.
He's right.
Yikes. What up, dude?
Are you trying to pick a play?
Eventually.
Dude, it's... it's...
Look, don't miss the kick, all right? About to say...
Through the uprights, that's good. You missed a beat down. That's tough. Sun's undefeated from what I understand. It will at some point, though.
I got stuck with Tech. Didn't fare well for me.
I got Penn State.
Yeah. Huh?
We did randoms. Good luck at the draw. Dude, mine again. Oh,
buddy ain't got hands though.
Dude, who is 39? Pull up the roster. Dude, 39 on Penn State.
Get out of here.
I hope you're not from Jacksonville because I'm about to say some
scholarship.
crazy stuff about you. Yeah. Not on the network.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Shocker, 39 sucks again.
What?
127.
Yeah.
It would go a lot faster if he would accept defeat and run out the clock like I was.
I'm trying not to look like I suck too bad.
Why are you running the football then?
I don't know. Not especially when them corner routes was working.
Right? If you just run up on that one dude.
Yeah, I was going to say catch it and get down, please. Oh, if I throw that a little earlier, it's like, well, I don't know who you are, Abdullah Carter. Oh, well, that was, I guess, number 11. That's really good for you.
Dude, 39 blood. He's terrible.
Buddy ain't getting no NIL money.
He's terrible. I'm going to stay user on him. Throw on him. Oh, dude, he got torched.
Yeah, but your safety saved him.
Bro, 39.
Safety saved him, man.
Yo, PSA to number 39 on Penn State. Quit. Do everybody
It
a
was
favor.
low-key kind of hard to see the DBs on the field.
I agree.
It was like, yikes.
Dude, 39. Again, probably. No, that's 5. 39, if you're listening on Penn State, I'm sorry, call it. Not on your life, just on the on the career. Because you stink in it. Dude, he's beat.
I gotta look a little less bad.
Dude, it's so stupid. I had 2 picks, but 39 sucks. Like, I get that he's a college athlete and all, but, like, he got recruited somewhere, right? Catch it. Shock the world. Catch the ball. Dub. What are you going to do?
I mean, look, Deck to hold it within 14 of this team. I'm not mad.
I'm mad. We got to return a kick. That's the only thing we haven't done. Oh, that's not. Yo, what do you mean? Knee the ball. How many timeouts you got? Are you taking timeouts?
Fine, it's 27 seconds. I'm not going to get the ball back.
All right, I'm
just
just
going to go 100-yard field goal?
No, I'm heading into victory formation.
Yeah, that's fine. It's 14 points, 27 seconds. Like, I'm not that good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Stream, I did it. I'm the champ. I'm the GOAT.
I'll take it 1-1 on the day.
1-0. Austin didn't want the smoke. Nick in the daytime got absolutely destroyed.
Destroyed. It was 14 points.
If you want some, come get some. You know where to find me. Not here, because, again, Brent fired me. But you know where to find me. I'm out.